Hello and welcome back to Forged by Geeks playing more Slay the Spire. We're going to be off camera most of this video. As you can see behind me, we have a big hole in the wall, a bunch of new electrical work. We've been getting
I don't know,
solar.
it's pretty hard to see over the glare.
Yeah, it is. You can kind of see it up above the panel up here. There's a big hole. We've got more holes upstairs. It was fun getting solar put in this old house. But needless to say, we barely got games set up for tonight. We don't have our green screens. There's a bunch of trash back here behind us. It's still a little bit of a mess. So we think better part of valor, just go off camera. We still have all of our audio, so it'll be good to go there. And hopefully we'll be able to have us on video starting again soon. With that, I will show off the camera and we will get started. Okay, so we are back with Act 3. It's been a little while. I still have like 6 weeks of videos to upload, so most people won't be seeing this until probably well after we've recorded. But yeah, we've been doing better. Nicole, you remember how to kick us off. I know, Peter, you can probably just put the tokens out there randomly and then flip them. You can probably flip them as you place them.
Sure.
I don't think we're that picky, and I don't think you're going to be like, oh no, I want this here.
All right.
We should shuffle our card reward decks as well, the big ones, not the basics. Or not the super specials.
So you already replaced the Act decks, right?
Was that?
You already replaced
Yes.
the Act decks.
Yep.
Okay. So now step 5, take out the board. We have already done that. Randomly choose the board. We have already done that.
By the way, there's no randomly choose for Act 2 and 1, only for Act 1, or Act 2 and 3, only for Act 1.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Then we are supposed to shuffle the map tokens and place them, which Peter is helpfully doing right now.
Sweet.
And then we place the character figures on the board.
Already done.
And then we randomly choose a boss.
Okay, so Peter, you get the glorious die today.
All right, pass the die. Let's give it a try.
I can't
Choose your doom.
We get, oh, the timekeeper.
I had a feeling we were going to get him.
This,
Tick, tick, tick.
oh.
You have no chance to survive. Make your time.
Pretty much. I hate this thing in the video game. I'm wondering how it works here. So we're going to find out. You'll be rolling for everything today, Peter.
Okay.
Infinite decks are not a thing.
Yes.
So too bad.
In the video game, you only get to take 12 actions every round. Period.
Okay.
Or sorry, even worse. You get to take 12 I think it's 12. 12
Yes.
actions across any number of rounds, and when you take your 12th, it just stops your turn. Even if like you've only played one action on like that turn. If it's the 12th action, since he's forced you to stop, you're screwed. So, gonna be interesting to see how this goes.
Okay, so then we place the boot at the bottom.
Which it is.
All right, so if you have not already healed to your maximum HP, do that. If you have a HP deduction, so you do not have full max HP, then you should probably deduct that now.
We do not yet.
Okay, then shuffle your card rewards deck, including cards you skipped. We have done that, so now we can play.
Okay.
So I thought somebody had something that dropped their max HP by 1.
That was last game. I had that.
Okay.
I don't personally know. And once we hit Ascension 2, we all lose 1 max HP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, what?
That's not good.
Does that continue with all these
Yes.
ascensions?
Yeah.
All the
I thought you
ascensions
said there
are
was an
cumulative.
ascension 19, so how does that
13.
work?
There's 20 in the video game. There's 13 in this. And
Yeah,
it just keeps getting worse.
And we only have 10 hit points?
It doesn't drop your HP every single round. It's just one
okay.
of them.
One max down.
Yeah, 2, lose 1 max HP. 3, harder events. 4, potion limit is 2.
Instead of 3.
5, start cursed. There is a specific curse added to your starter deck. 6, you only heal 4 HP after the start of after each boss, instead of healing to full. Harder encounters, replace normal encounters with the 7 Ascension cards.
Yep. 8.
Yeah.
Card removes cost 4 at the market. So instead of costing
Okay,
3...
so I thought what you were trying to say is that starting this game we'll have 9 hit points, the next Ascension will have 8 hit points, the next Ascension will have 7 hit points.
No.
Yeah.
That's like, we would not make it to 13.
No. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So, Nicole, you get a writhing mass. Lucky you. I did pull the right deck. I get a transient. That fucking sucks.
These are the starter mods?
Yeah.
Attack 3.
Yep.
Actually, does not.
Peter, you get a maw.
Okay.
Nicole, you get an exploder and then some.
Wait. You said Nicole twice.
Oh, sorry. Dan, you get an exploder and then some.
Oh, good. My head explode.
You get an exploder, a repulsor.
How repulsive.
And a spiker.
Jeez.
The rest of us just get one really hard thing, and I did shuffle that. Writhing mass. Reactive. When you damage the writhing mass with an attack, roll the die. Don't trigger relics. All enemy die actions change. So every time somebody hits it, we roll the die to determine what its attack changes to.
Yikes.
Transient. That's me.
But no, all enemies change, not just it, I thought.
No, just it.
Yeah.
It's only one with the die rolls. When transient...
Those have die rolls?
That's different.
Okay.
No, it isn't.
Oh, wait.
That all enemies' actions change.
Oh, yeah, so we'll change yours too. Oh,
Yeah.
fine. That sucks. When transient loses HP, the player in the row gains that much armor. So it's one of those, gotta damage it enough each round. So first round, it'll deal me 6, unless we deal at least 6 damage to it. And it has shit ton of hit points.
Wow.
So the Writhing Mass has 27. Maw has 28. Its first attack is going to hit everybody with vulnerability.
And all I can think of is maw, 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 maw.
Now, when it gets back to the 4th place, does it come back and
No.
hit
because
it
the
full
gray
It cycles through the
or does
reds.
it just stay there at 6? And
Nope, it cycles through the reds.
Okay, so it won't do this again, but it will do those 3
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is going to be rough.
So what do mine do?
What?
What do my 3 enemies do?
Right now, attacking you for 3.
Wait, did we rolled already?
No, we haven't.
We have not
Okay.
rolled.
Unknown and unknown.
Okay.
Why unknown?
Because we
haven't
have to
rolled
roll.
yet. So it
And
depends on
the
die roll.
spiker, the important thing there is after you play an attack against the spiker, take 1 damage per cube. It starts with 1 cube.
Ouch.
Now, the spiker says add 1 card, or is that add 1 cube?
Huh? Oh, that's add 1
1 through
cube.
3.
So
Okay.
you'd be taking more damage every round if we roll 1 through 3.
Great.
Yep.
This is going to be fun.
So sort of like a 1 through 3 is a strength.
Yeah.
So the transient has how many hit points?
99. You normally don't kill it.
You just basically need to hit it enough to stop it from murdering him.
So 99
Oh, wait, no.
transient hit points.
You
on
do
the wall?
actually have... Or no, after the 4th round, it dies. After its 4th time attacking, it kills itself. Okay, how many... So we get 5 cards.
Right, it's going to do 15 points of damage. Your block can only go up to 10, right?
Correct.
I get 8 cards.
Which is a problem.
And I gain an energy at the start of combat. Sadly, only once, but this is the time to get it.
Okay.
So we need to roll.
Oh yeah, Peter, you need to roll.
Let's roll for the enemies.
Okay,
6.
so for right now, Nicole, the Writhing Mass is attacking you for 4 and weakening you. Dan, you're getting an addition to the base 3 from the first guy, which I forgot to put a cube on. You're getting attacked for 1 and 2 dazes, and then you're getting attacked for 2 more. Well, 3 because of the other thing.
So 4 and 2 days is total?
No, 7 and 2 days.
7 and 2 days is wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and I am confused because of the Snecko Eye. Or whatever.
You gain days. So a daze, you take a daze card and you put it on top of your deck.
It reduces your draw next round.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything from a 6?
Wow.
I inflict weakness on something, and I draw an additional card. We're not fucking with the die roll. I can drop it by 1. That would drop it to 5, but I can only do that once per room.
Okay. What would 5 do for everybody?
I would be able to make something vulnerable with a pen nib. I would still be dazed.
I would get 1 extra energy. Yeah, I don't think we screw with it for this round.
I am not hitting hard this round, so the pen nib doesn't help as much as it might.
Okay.
Oh, I get to retain that. That's important. Ooh. I, alas, have a lot of high energy cards.
All right. What's our strategy?
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a daze on the top of my draw pile. If I play something that causes me to draw a card, do I draw that and then have my full draw next turn?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good.
Oh.
So I've got one of my rare cards, Demon Form. It is a power I play that at the start of the turn will gain me a strength.
Okay.
That's going to take 2 of my 3 energy. For my 3rd energy, I've got a Strike Plus, which will do 2 damage. With a Strike Dummy, it'll give me 1 more damage. So I can do 3 damage in 1 hit to 1 target anywhere. I was planning to put it on the maw in front of me, unless we have good reason to put it elsewhere.
I have my Envenom Plus for 2 of my 4 energy, and can spend my other 2 to weaken something and give myself 3 block, and then give myself a 4th block for free, and attack and weaken something else for free.
Do we have any spare sleeves?
Yeah. Break 1 sleeve?
No, I need to temporarily put a daze into a sleeve because it's going into my discard pile.
It's in this box closest to me. There's a whole bunch of them.
Here's the daze.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what would be best for Peter to attack. I'm kind of thinking the Spiker might not be bad, just because that's going to keep building up damage versus Dan. And also, if we manage to kill it this round, Dan's armor will mostly protect him.
So I'm using Overclock to draw 3 cards, and then I'm using Steam Barrier to gain 2 block.
Yeah, I will have 4 armor and be able to apply 2 weakens and damage something and apply a poison with my 4 energy.
Okay. The poison would be great against the transient. Just because it'll be ticking it down.
Yeah, it's only 1 damage, but it has 99 hit points, so
well,
is that even meaningful?
No, it's less about dealing the damage. It's more about it also gives me armor to protect each round. Every point of damage it takes, I get armor.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And its damage goes up through the roof.
Okay.
So...
But the poison happens at the end of its turn, so does that...
No, it happens at the start of its turn.
Yep.
Oh, at the start? Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was at the end.
Okay. So...
So do you need me to attack the transient so that you can get some armor? Or are you going to be able to protect yourself?
I'm going to have armor.
Okay, so in that case, me attacking the Spiker seems to make sense.
Yeah, let's have you do that. I think that seems good. Okay, so how much you dealing?
So first I'm going to play Demon Form, which is power, gains me a strength at the start of every turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Strike Plus, which would normally do 2, but because I have the Strike Dummy, my starter strikes do +1 damage, so 3 points.
Okay, he's down to 7. Okay, Nicole, are you doing anything else?
I will do... I can do 2 damage to start.
Okay.
Like, if we want me to do that, but, like, honestly, like, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of damage this turn.
I can get you some armor.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't need help with armor. I can armor myself up. In fact, I can armor a bunch of y'alls up if you want. Like, but I cannot do much damage this turn, period.
Yeah, I don't need any armor this turn.
I will probably need some armor.
Well, if we killed the guy,
we'll see. We'll see.
So, are we focusing on that guy?
Yeah, we're going to focus on that guy for first round.
All right, then I will use Claw. I am now at 1, However, I have a strength because of my mutagen,
Nice.
so I deal 2 with the claw.
Okay, it's down to 5. Anything else?
So I do have vulnerable and fire potions, but I don't think this early is the time to use them.
We may find out otherwise, but let's see.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that they're out there.
Yes.
If
So
you
I
wanted to
can
use a
do-
vulnerable, I could end up doing 6 instead of 3, if that becomes important.
It might be nice to keep that for the boss, though.
Trying to decide. Well, I can do that. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Alright, I will seek, which is an exhaust, to seek for 1 card in my draw pile. And I will take... All for 1.
Okay.
Shuffle. Draw pile.
Okay. And I assume you're going to be playing all for 1?
Yep. I play all for 1. That will deal 3 damage to something.
Okay. So that's almost dead, down to 2.
And then I put all 0 cost cards from my discard pile into my hand.
Oh, that's nice.
So, then I am going to play...
Does the days count as a 0 cost card?
No.
Okay.
No. It's
Just
a no cost.
It wasn't, yeah. So...
I can kill the spiker. So if you're going to deal more than 2 damage, I'll take out the spiker.
Yes, you should do that.
Because I'm going to deal exactly 2 damage.
Yes, I can. The only thing I can do... I have a strike, but probably that's not going to be the best use of my energy.
Okay.
Because I can use defense instead.
I thought the spiker, isn't it dealing 1 damage right now when you hit it?
No, it's dealing 3 damage right now.
When you
hit
hit
it?
No. It doesn't deal any damage when hit. Oh, yeah.
I thought you
sorry.
said it did.
Oh, after you play an attack against the spiker, take 1 damage per cube. Okay, yeah, so whoever hits it will take 1. That's fine.
Yeah, and I also confirmed poison.
So Peter, you took 1 damage.
Yeah, that's
and
what
Nicole,
I'm saying.
you took
Okay.
1.
Yeah, and I don't think poison on the transient will help.
No, I took 2.
It explicitly says end of turn, lose 1 HP, which means you wouldn't benefit from the block that it
End
takes.
of your turn.
End of our turn. It ends of our turn before their turn.
Before
Yes.
their turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it does count.
Okay.
Okay.
End of our turn. Okay.
Continue, Nicole.
So I'm not... I cannot... I'll hit something else.
Yep. Probably start hitting the writhing mass or the maw.
If I attack the writhing mass, it's going to randomize the attacks of everything.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So I will attack the maw.
Or how much are you dealing?
3.
Let's knock down the repulsor, because that could deal 3 damage next round. And that makes Dan protected next round. Yeah, so deal 3 to the repulsor.
Okay. Alright, then I use Steam Barrier for 2 more block, since I ran out of block. And then honestly, I'm not sure I should use Overclock again, because I don't think I have enough energy. I think that probably defending is going to be overall good.
Yeah. You
So
need
I'm
2
gonna-
more armor to protect yourself.
Yep, I am going to defend. And then anybody can take 2 additional defense. I could also switch places with somebody, but honestly, I don't think that's going to be a good move.
Okay, so you can give 2 defense if we need it.
I'll take it.
Well,
if no,
wait,
yeah, let's
but-
wait.
Okay, so for my turn, let me see. So right now I'm taking 6. Actually,
And I'm going to do 1 more from my lightning at the end
okay.
of my turn.
So I'm going to start by giving myself 3 armor and entering calm.
Oh, and I can put a weak on somebody. 'Cause I
Okay.
could do that at the start of the turn.
Oh, at the start of the turn?
Yep.
Then you have 4 armor?
Yep.
Let's put it on the exploder. That'll probably mean Dan takes no damage. How much armor do you have?
Well, I haven't played any cards right now. I have none, but I should end up with 4 if
Okay.
my math is right, plus potentially 2 more from Nicole.
You will only need 4.
Yeah, I will guaranteed have 4.
Okay, then we don't need it there.
I will also be putting 2 weeks during my turn on things.
Oh, you will?
Yep.
Okay. Then let's pile them on the writhing mass.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, so we'll pile them on the writhing mass to handle future rounds. Because I think, yeah, that's going to be problematic.
Okay, we don't need to spread them anywhere else?
No. Anyways, you want to try to pile them. That way it's affecting multiple turns, and that might be one of the last things we kill them.
Yeah, because, well, we'll want to kill the 2 things with the dice, and then maybe we can go after the writhing mass.
Yeah. Okay. So I gave myself 3 armor. Then I'm going to use, and that was 2 energy. Then I'm going to use 1 energy to do eruption and 2 damage to kill the spiker.
Thank you.
That dies.
And then you take a damage from the spiker, or not?
Yep. I take a damage. And that puts me into Wrath, which also gives me 2 energy. And then I use Protect to give myself 4 more armor.
Nice.
I'm still going to take 1 damage right now. But I think that's the better part of Valor. And that actually works out for something else. Okay, so I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Envenom. I have 4 energy because I have the Lantern, which gains me an extra energy at the start of combat. So I'm going to use 2 energy to play Envenom Plus and put that power in play. And then I am going to, with my remaining 2 energy, play Leg Sweep, which is going to give me 3 block and lets me put a weaken on something.
Okay.
And this gets discarded. And then I am going to play Escape Plan Plus, which is free, which gives me another block. And I draw a card, which is my Daze. So the Dazed goes away.
Yep.
And then I am going to play Neutralize, which allows me to apply another weak to something and deals 1 damage with poison to something.
Oh, then we should do that on the transient.
That's what the plan was, right?
Okay, yeah, but I didn't understand that the poison came with the weaken.
Yeah.
Okay. So the transient has his first poison, weaken, and 1 damage.
Yeah, which means you gain a block. So does that change how you play your turn?
No, because now that means I take no damage. I was 1 off.
Okay. Well, good. I'm happy to have helped.
Okay, is that it?
Yes, I'm debating whether or not I want to retain any cards.
Okay.
Which I can do once per combat.
Okay, so then Nicole, first weakness token is spent. On your mob, you take 3 damage as a result and a weakness yourself.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Okay.
So take a weakness.
You're asking an awful lot from somebody who just got shot in the arm.
Yes.
Like with a needle.
Yes. And then my guy takes 1 damage, which technically gives me another armor up to 8, and then deals 6 damage to me. Well, 5. So the weakness token goes away. So I have way too much armor, but such is life. I should have retained that card. Oh well. And then the Maw Axe last, so we skip that. Dan, you take 4 damage and 2 dazes.
All right, I block it and take the 2 dazes.
And now the Maw Axe, all of us take a vulnerable. So the next, you took a strength.
Also, we were supposed to deal 1 damage to something because of my lightning at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay.
Not the maw, not the mass.
Let's do a repulsor. That's our target to kill.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tap the Runic Pyramid, and I'm going to retain Survivor.
Okay.
So that I have some source of block next turn.
Okay. You're probably not taking any damage next turn.
Okay, never mind. Then I will untap this.
Okay,
And
yeah,
not,
that's
and not do that. I could keep my 2 basic strikes as well, but I figure I'll get something better. So I will not tap that.
Okay, Peter, roll the die.
All right, die roll for next turn is
A 1. I do nothing.
I draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. These go away. I'll just treat it as dumping those 2 and then drawing my normal stuff.
Sounds good.
So I have the Ring of the Serpent, so I draw 1 card at the start of every turn, which means I draw 6.
Very nice.
Um,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I can make.
Energy.
Yeah, I'll look at the top card of the relic deck. It is a happy flower. That's 6.
Yes. Thinking about buying it?
No, I only got 4.
I'll give you 2 towards it,
Okay.
because that's a good one.
Yeah.
So I got Corpse Explosion.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Attached to the target, when it dies, deal 6 damage to its row and discard this card.
Not super useful.
Well, it could damage the other thing in my row if we kill one of them.
How much does it cost?
2 energy. It does 2 poison damage, and then when the target dies,
It deals 6 damage.
it deals 6 damage to the entire row. So it'll deal damage to the other thing in my row for 6.
2 for 6 is not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to handle my transient for this round, I think.
So I drew my Carnage, which will let me do 6 damage. If we can weaken something, now would be an awesome time to weaken something. I would love to get started on the Maw, because when we get to the 6, I'm going to die, because I'm going to take 6 hit points this round.
Yeah.
Only one of which I can protect against.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
So if somebody can make the Maw vulnerable, I would very much appreciate that.
I can weaken in a few ways, but I can't play all of my cards.
I wish I had more energy.
Yeah, don't we all?
So I think the big question is there any chance in hell we can deal 28 to the Maw? I don't think so.
Well, I just want to see it dead before we get to this 3rd cube.
Yeah.
So even if we make really good progress this turn, that would be an awesome thing.
I can deal 2 and then I can deal 4.
That would be awesome. So I could deal 7 and then I can deal 2 more.
The most I can deal at the expense of everything else is 1 damage and 5 poison. If I use all my energy targeting the Maw.
Or I can do a 3 and then a 5 if I use my Flex Potion.
So 5 poison is awesome, but we sort of want to put that on the transient, not the Maw, if we can.
I've got the I can handle the transient this time.
Okay.
So I will be taking probably 2 points of damage. I'm fine with that for this turn.
Okay.
So I'll just do mine quick. I'm going to spend Deva Form to gain a miracle at the start of every turn. Then I'm going to spend Battle Hymn, which is once per turn I can deal 4 damage if I'm in Wraith.
Wrath.
You
You were doing so good.
Yeah, I know. Oh, shoot, did I have my math wrong? Or no. That's right. And then, so I use that to deal 4 damage to him, which gives me 4 armor. And then I spend a miracle to do Tantrum, which deals 3 damage and gives me 3 additional armor up to 7. So I'll only take 2 right now, which I think is not too bad. And that goes on the top of my draw deck. Or wait, and then one more to him. So I'm only taking one with Fury of Blows. But now I'm done.
So how much damage are the rest of us taking?
I'm taking 6, although I'm thinking of playing in armor, which will mean I
Oh.
only take 5.
And we're vulnerable. So I'm
Yeah.
actually taking 2. Plus Wrath, 3. Shit. Okay. That still sucks a little bit, but I can deal. Nicole. Oh. Hers is giving all of us a vulnerable.
Again?
You're taking no damage. Oh, wait. Mine's getting poisoned, so that actually means I only take my 1 damage from Wrath. So I'm only taking 1. The Maw is dealing...
So first it's dealing
That's-
4
and
because
then
I have
2.
vulnerable, and then 2 more.
Yep.
So I'm taking 6.
Which sucks.
Uh,
And then Dan is taking 3 unless we get 3 damage this.
Is that before or after vulnerable?
Go ahead, Nicole.
are we
Before.
incorporating vulnerable as 2x the damage? Because that's what it is.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So that's 3 with vulnerable?
Oh, with vulnerable, you're taking 6.
I have no block.
Yeah.
So we really need to take that repulsor
So I
out.
think Nicole is probably killing the repulsor.
So I have an anger strike, which will do 1, and I have +1 for strength, which is a cost 0. So I could hit the repulsor for 2.
Okay, and
If
then you
Nicole
could.
can tim it later for 1.
Well, no.
Yes,
then
I
Dan can
can.
put. Then Dan can put.
I should
corpse-
put Corpse Explosion before it dies.
Yeah. So we'll do that. So you do the 2.
Okay, so first I'm playing this. I'm playing anger to do 2, and I've put that card on top of my draw pile, so it'll come back
Okay.
next turn.
Okay, I am playing Corpse Explosion for 2 of my 3 energy. It's 2 poison damage
And now
on,
we don't need to do anything
on the
more with that.
repulsor, and that will deal 6 damage when it dies to whatever the other thing is.
Yep.
Which
Which is very good because next round it's going to deal 10 damage to all of us.
I see.
So that thing will need to die, but it'll
okay.
only have 2 hit points next
Okay.
round.
I also have. Yeah, sadly I can't play Crippling Cloud, but that's okay.
Okay, so right now Peter is taking 6 damage. So if either of you can give Peter any armor.
I don't.
I cannot.
Okay.
So I can give myself 1 armor with a defend 1 at a cost of 1 energy, but that'll just mean I'm taking 5 damage.
You could give him the block potion. That would be like I can't do anything.
Yeah, I was trying to save that for transient last stage.
And
But...
last I'm playing Carnage, which will do 6 points plus 1 strength, means 7.
Okay,
So-
do you have your vulnerable potion?
I do not have a vulnerable.
I have a vulnerable potion.
Why don't we throw that right now?
Where are we throwing it
The
on?
Maw.
Okay, so this goes away.
Yep.
I don't know where it goes.
Okay, that means he takes 14 instead of 7.
Yep.
Much appreciated.
How many hit points does he have left?
14. So he's much further down, which is good.
But we're pretty much out of damage to deal to him, right? You can't deal damage.
I also have a fire potion that can deal 4.
That would take him down to 10.
So I also have. Let's see, what else do I have?
So we're not going to get him down this turn, so we can afford to wait until next turn.
So for 0 energy,
Mhm.
I can play Slice, which is 1 damage and a poison to anything.
That would still be best for the transient. But
Okay.
if that would kill the Maw, I would say go for it. But otherwise, that'd be best for the
Well,
transient.
I should use it on something.
Yeah.
I could. So if I spend a flex potion,
Mhm.
we could probably kill them all this turn.
Then let's do that.
Right. I spend a flex potion, which gains me a strength temporarily.
Okay.
So. And then I play a claw.
Are you countering your weakness? Okay.
We have a 1,
Mhm.
so the next attack I play this turn is played twice. So the claw happens, it brings me up to 3. I have a strength, so that's a total of 4 minus 1 for the weakness, so I deal 3 damage to them all.
Okay.
Then it is played again.
Yep.
That brings me up to 4 on the claw. My weakness is gone. I have a strength, so I deal 5 damage to the maw.
Down to 6.
So, how much were you going to do to it, Dan, if you had
You
to?
could deal 1 plus a poison, so that'd be 2.
So 1 plus a poison is 2. That would
Okay.
still leave me with 1 energy, so I could do that again.
Well, let's see what Nicole does. Quick.
I will do a strike, which deals another damage, 2 damage to him because I have a strength. And then I play another strike, which does another 2 damage to him because of the strength.
Okay, so 1 and a poison will kill it.
1 in a poison will kill it.
Or if you can deal 2 straight and then save the 1 in a poison for the transient, that could work too.
So it's a little complicated because I have 1 energy. And so assuming I don't do any defense, I'm thinking malaise, which is an exhaust. I can also use Runic Pyramid to retain that for next turn when I have more energy, which might be better. These are the cards that are interesting in my hand right now. Slice I'm definitely playing. Malaise is an exhaust. Well, the other 2 are exhausts.
And you have no shivs.
I have no shivs.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't.
I've never even gotten a shiv card. I literally have no shivs.
Yes. Okay, so...
You need to step up your game, man.
Let's-
I know.
So
What
you
would
have
you have me
only
do?
1 energy right now?
I have 1 energy.
Okay,
So I can't play this. I should retain it.
yep. So now, yeah, you need to do
Didn't
malaise.
you use the runic pyramid already? this
No,
turn?
I decided not to.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you should use malaise against the maw. So that would technically, it's to enemy X plus 1 times. So you have 1 energy, right?
I have 1 energy, which means it's going to deal 2 weakens and 2 poisons.
Back off one of your attacks, Nicole. So Nicole still has a 2 damage attack. So you deal 2 and give it 2 poisons, so it will die.
Okay,
So it is now dead. Peter is taking no damage.
great.
Okay, in that case, I don't actually need to play the shield that I played.
Correct.
So I've got 1 energy left I could do something different with.
Yep.
And should I play my slice, 1 damage and a poison to something? Because that's free.
Yeah, let's do the transient.
Okay.
And
So you gain 2 block.
one
Well, you
block.
gain 1 block right now, and a second one when it gets poisoned.
Yes. So I am now taking no damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna strike the exploder, I think.
Oh shit! I am vulnerable.
We're all vulnerable.
No
Yes.
shit, dude. That's
I'm
what I
dead.
was trying to tell you.
No, there's no way of handling that. I'm fucked.
Suppose I could do 4 more damage to the transient?
No,
Would that help you?
no, I'm gonna hit max armor. I won't actually. Well, no, I won't die barely. But the vulnerable's hitting me. Next round, I'm getting vulnerable again unless somebody hits the maw. Somebody needs to whack the maw to get it off of a 1.
So I could do a
you-
whack-a-mole.
Nobody has a way of putting weaken on something, do they?
If we switch what I target, well, yes.
Weaken versus vulnerable.
We do.
When weaken attacks vulnerable, they cancel each other out.
Oh, if you can get a weaken on the transient.
I can if the slice goes on something else. So undo whatever I targeted. Oh, if I can get a weaken on it,
Yeah.
that is not possible unless I undo the malaise.
What was the malaise? Oh, that would okay. What would be because the weaken costs energy?
I could do 0 and have it do it once.
Then your attack does the 2, Nicole. Your attack went against the maw.
So
And
okay.
it only gets 1 poison.
So we need to give back my energy.
Yep.
Okay, so then we're bringing back both of these cards. Okay, so the slice has already happened. Are we keeping the
Yes.
slice where it was?
Yes.
Okay,
So you have 1 energy left.
I have 1 energy left, so I can still do the malaise for 2.
Yeah. Or what can you do to put weaken?
This is the only thing I can do that puts weaken. The only
That
other
is
thing
not-
that's...
it doesn't say weaken on that.
Yes, it does. Weaken. Apply
Oh,
weaken and
shit.
poison X plus 1 times, and X equals 1 right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. Then do the slice against the maw, and do that against the transient.
Okay.
So
You're the one who has to move the tokens. The energy
Yeah.
cost is the same to me no matter what.
okay, but now we do have that maxes me out, and now he's weakened, which handles that. Okay, we still. I'm going to move my 1 damage attack that I did at the end to the maw, or not the maw, the writhing mass. We need to change that.
So I still have 1 attack I can do.
Yeah, but you
okay.
need to kill your maw.
Yeah, but if that goes to number 5, it will nearly
So-
kill me.
An attack of 1 against the maw would let me hit this guy for 3.
But if
Or
we
4,
hit
actually.
the writhing mass,
There's
it
a chance.
changes its thing, and
Ah.
it
It
may
changes all
go
the
to
enemies.
7.
Because you're weakened, or you're vulnerable. Well, it has weaken right now.
I know, but that's still going to deal almost all of my HP.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Okay, so then, what are the odds we can get another weaken on the transient next turn? That's the open question. then.
I mean, your vulnerable is going to go away.
Because I'm going to play.
The writhing mass is giving us all a new one.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to play Runic Pyramid, which means I will retain Crippling Cloud, which gives me the ability to weaken. It
Okay, then
it
we're
costs
fine.
2
We
energy,
also-
That's
so I may not be able to do anything
Wait,
else. But
we
I can
also
do.
have a 50% chance of getting the red mask, which allows me to put a
Okay.
weaken on something.
Okay, cool. So we're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to tap this, and I will keep. What am I doing?
And you did use your one card with the X+1.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I thought
So-
that was still sitting in front of you.
Maybe he
No,
doesn't need to
it's
use,
an exhaust.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't need to use the X+1 cards. We were at 4, right? It was going to do 2 points and 2 damage.
We already handled it. He's down to 2.
Right.
And he.
But what I'm saying is this attack is for 4. If I'm going to attack them all anyway, you could put that somewhere else instead.
Oh, I see. Okay,
That's
then
true.
yeah. Then we will get another poison on this bastard.
Move that guy back up
And
to
he's
4,
dead.
and I hit him for 4, and he dies, but I do take a daze.
Yep.
Well, are you talking about? You're talking about my slice attack. You're not talking
Yeah.
about the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the slice we just moved to the transient to
Okay.
make him
Okay.
easier to.
And you moved the poison and you dealt the damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Great.
I didn't deal the damage,
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's 1 damage, which is why it gets.
but I moved the poison.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a little bit of mixing stuff up, but it works. Anybody have anything left they're doing?
Nope.
Nope. I am out of energy and I have 0 block.
I could block, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we are getting vulnerable, but we think we have that handled. Okay, so let's start this out. The Writhing Mass does not make an attack. It still keeps its weaken as a result. It doesn't do anything until end of it acts last. So now the transient hits, its weaken and my vulnerable cancel each other out. Thank you, Nicole, for looking that up.
No problem.
It then tries to deal 9 damage, or then it takes 4 damage. It tries to deal 9 to me. I have 10 armor. So I take it to the face. And then Peters is dead. This one takes the 2 poison damage and dies.
But explodes.
Yes, and it's corpse explosion.
Yep. Which deals 6 damage to this one, down to 2 hit points.
So it doesn't die.
And
Ooh.
it does nothing.
But
Okay.
it doesn't do anything this turn.
Okay.
Now we all gain a vulnerable.
So now I have 2 vulnerables.
Yes. Ow. All right.
Which also means we can't vulnerable enemies right now.
Because we're out of
Tokens are
vulnerable
considered
tokens?
limited.
Yep. So now draw your cards.
Okay. Does that work in reverse, by the way? Enemies can't vulnerable us if
Yes.
they have all the tokens?
Yep.
So we should have fixed it.
1.
Oh, and I dealt 1 damage
Okay.
to something.
Probably the Writhing Mass. Or no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Writhing Mass. What's the specific
6.
thing? Is it attack or takes damage?
Oh.
Ow. Whenever you damage. So no, we did not want to damage
Okay.
it. We'd have to damage something else.
So the exploder gets damaged. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I can attack this turn for 4, 4, and 3.
Wow. So your strength is still pumping up.
Okay.
Yes.
So please roll the die.
Let's roll the die and see what we get.
3.
3.
I do nothing.
can't vulnerable.
I gain an energy,
I do get another energy though.
which is good.
Yay.
Oh, it's a 3, right?
Yes, it's a 3.
Oh, and
Okay.
I took 1 from my wrath, so that's handled.
Okay.
So we definitely need to get the weaken.
So should we just do that first?
Yeah.
So we don't forget. So that takes 2 of my 4 energy. It affects an entire row. Not that that helps. 2 poison and a weaken.
Okay. Oh wait, those are 10s. I'm just going to line these up over here. So it's up to 6 poison, and it gets a weaken.
Yep. And this is an exhaust.
Okay.
So what is happening to all of us?
So Nicole is taking 3 and then 3, and with her
Since you
vulnerable,
got vulnerables, it'll be 6 and then 6.
so that's a priority to kill. She can
Well, just whack it and see whether or not we can shake it out of that bullshit.
yeah. But still, I'd say that's a priority to kill anyways. The exploder, Nicole, worst case, can tim it.
Okay.
So not worried about that. The Writhing Mass is
Bold of you to think that I will still be able to tim something.
fair. Worst case, I can possibly deal 1.
So for 2 energy, I can nuke the transient. I can deal a lot of damage to the transient.
For how much?
For 2 energy, 3 damage plus 1 for every weaken and poison on the target, and I have a 0 cost apply a poison to something card.
Oh,
So that will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
okay. So let's have you do that. Because
Which will
that
max
guy-
your block.
Because
Would
then-
it be better to do that to the writhing mass?
No. But the Writhing Mass only has 1 weaken, so that won't be nearly as good. It would be 5.
But I mean, all that damage.
it'll allow me to do even more damage to the Writhing Mass.
Okay.
And that
Then
gives
that's
me all the max armor I can get out of it.
So is that what I'm doing?
Yep.
So is it what? So let me see. Is it even worth it for me to use the deadly poison? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should save the 0 cost poison for something else because I'll max your armor without doing that. I'll deal 10 damage.
I would say still just deal the 10 damage.
Yeah, that's
And-
what I'm saying. Deal the 10 damage and let the poison be on something else.
Then let's hold off because if we can kill the Writhing Mass, then the poison is just natural to go to it. We'd want it on it because it'll help for future.
Okay.
Okay.
I will wait then.
So for the Writhing Mass, I will start by playing Blasphemy plus. My next attack this turn is played 3 times. Exhaust your draw pile.
That's nice to have this late in the round.
I would have liked that card though. Then wait, did I get rid of a? Oh, that should not be there. I was like, that's why I'm confused. Okay. Next, I'm going to play Tantrum on the Writhing Mass, which is played 3 times, dealing 3 damage each time because I'm in Wrath. So that's 9 total damage against the Writhing Mass.
And we reroll the die 3 times.
Well, might as well
Once.
roll
One
once.
time. Okay, so right now it's giving all of us 2 dazes.
Okay.
There are worse fates. We're going to be hitting this guy again.
But what do the other enemies do?
None of them have dice anymore.
Oh, good.
Then I'm going to play Empty Fist, deal 3 more damage against the Writhing Mass, and put myself in neutral.
6. So 4 damage and a weaken.
Then I'm going to save, Consecrate, and Strike in case we need to re-roll it again. But I can deal 4 more damage to it to try to kill it if we need be.
Okay, I can go next. I'm just going to wail on the writhing mass.
Okay.
So first I'm playing Berserk, which doesn't do much for me, but might later. Then a Strike, which normally does 1 damage, but because of Strike Dummy, it does 2 damage. And because of my now 3 strength tokens, it does
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, it is down to 10 hit points.
And then this next strike also does 5.
Down to 5 hit points.
And then this next one, because it's not a basic strike, only does 4.
Okay, let's hold off on that because maybe better math based on what people have to play.
Okay, so I will roll to see where we are at. And we're now at a 1,
Which
is
is
weaken everybody, but nobody takes
more
damage.
vulnerable on everybody.
I'm sorry, vulnerable everybody, but nobody takes damage.
Okay. Nicole, what are you going to do?
The only thing that I can do is evoke my orbs.
Oh,
My orb.
and
I can deal 4 damage
1 time?
to twice.
Twice?
No, I can do 4 damage to twice. That would be
Oh, 2 twice. Can they be on different targets?
Yes.
Great. Then let's do that.
All right, I play dual cast. Evoke 1 orb twice. I evoke my lightning orb. I can no longer do 1 damage to anything. So
Okay.
I did my thing.
And we re-roll for the
Nope,
writhing
just
mass.
kill it, Peter.
Okay. Boom, it's dead.
Yay.
Okay. So
Great.
now all we have is the transient, who's dealing 12 damage this turn. Go ahead, Dan.
So I'm going to nuke it so first I'm going to play Deadly Poison because
And
that's,
10 armor is the max, right, Nicole?
Yes.
because
Yeah,
that's free. So it gets another poison.
Okay.
Oh no. That's funny.
Oh.
Max 20 for players.
Oh. Sweet. So I can be protected this round. Go for it, Dan.
Okay.
It's weird that it only has 10 spots and
so-
you'll like
so-
double this.
Were you over 10 armor before and should get back some hit points?
No.
Okay. So then
I haven't lost any hit points.
Oh, nice. So then I will play Choke for my last 2 energy, and that is 3 damage plus 1 for each weakness and poison on the target.
So it has 7, 8
plus 3, 11 damage, just like I said.
Okay. So that puts me at 11 armor.
I am also going to, during my turn, play, well, not my turn, during our turn, play Buffer, which allows me to prevent losing HP.
Oh, nice.
And I will play Deflect because it's free to give myself a block. I don't think I need it, but there's no reason not to.
Okay, so right now I am 1 armor short, so I'm just going to throw my last thumb out of energy. So I'm just going to throw Consecrate, which will hit him for 2 or 1 right now, which is just enough to protect me.
Though he's also going to take a shit ton from the poison.
Yes. Oh, fair point.
All right.
Okay, so now we are on final round, regardless of what happens.
Yeah. So you get maxed out to 20 block, I guess. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 more armor from the poison.
19.
You're at 19. That should be enough.
Yes, I took, and then he hits me for 11 because.
Wait, did you lose your vulnerable?
He's weakened, isn't he?
Yeah, he was weakened.
Yeah, the weakened and
Yeah, he
vulnerable.
was weakened, so the weakened and the vulnerable canceled.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Oh, so 12.
I want to
yeah.
make sure you're taking 15,
Yeah.
not 30.
I am picking 12. Not yeah. Okay, so for next round, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so next round he's doing 15.
I have to shuffle as well.
And I get another miracle. Miracle. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. I deal 4 damage to him. I forgot my once per turn thing. Okay.
And doesn't he die no matter what next turn?
Um,
Because this is turn 4.
and now it's next turn. Yes. But we have to deal at least 15 damage to him to get me enough armor. So I deal 4. I'm up to 4 armor.
So I can do a vulnerable on him, which will double the armor that the following strike does.
Okay, then can you do a massive hit?
I can hit for 3 more.
Well, you have... Oh, that attack. Okay.
So yeah, this attack 4 is what makes him vulnerable. So why don't I just play that first?
Okay.
It'll cost me 2 energy.
We have
I'll
to
have
roll
1
first.
left.
You have
Yes.
to roll first.
Okay, let's roll first.
Thank you, Dan. 1.
1. I draw 2 more cards.
Okay, so you deal...
Oh, so
I
good
hit him
news.
for 4.
Nope, you hit him for 8.
Is he already vulnerable?
Your strength.
Oh, yes. 4 plus 4. So I hit him for 8. And then make him vulnerable.
Okay.
Luckily, we just gave back a token.
Yep.
I got choke again. He's just dead.
What does choke do?
3. I can apply a lot of poison to him, and 3 plus 1 damage for each weakened and poison, and he's vulnerable, so it's doubled, so he just dies.
Let's see how... Well, calc it out.
Okay.
You have to calculate
I
because
know.
he has a crap ton of HP.
Oh, how much does he have?
He has 54.
Oh, he's 54. Okay, I can't do 54.
Okay, well, let's calc it out.
Okay. So, well, you should finish what you were doing then.
Well, I have a big attack for 3. If you can hit him for more,
He's going to hit him for a lot more.
then we should have yours go before mine.
Yes.
So let's see. So I have 3 energy. So first I can do this, and then I can do this.
Okay, so technically Peter's attack will come
And
after your
this.
attacks except for the big blast.
Yeah.
So that the vulnerable goes on right before the big blast.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Figuring out math.
drawing 3 cards and putting a daze in my discard pile. This is the last turn. I'm not putting a daze in my discard
Sounds
pile.
good? Okay,
Okay.
so everything but your big blast.
Okay. I'm calculating.
Well, just play them.
Okay. Like right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything but your big blast.
Okay. So poison is free, so he just gets a poison.
Okay?
Neutralize is free. He takes a damage, gets a weaken, and takes a poison.
Okay?
Bane takes 1 energy, 2 damage, and a poison plus 2 damage because he has poison. So 4 damage plus poison.
So 4 damage and 1 poison.
It says your attacks also apply poison. So I guess
Yeah, 4 damage and 1 poison.
What is that 4 damage and 4 poison, or 4 damage and 1 poison?
Plus 2 damage if the enemy has poison. So
But-
it's 1 poison.
Yes, but I have this power. Your attacks also apply poison.
Yeah, it just deals 1 poison.
Yeah, it just deals 1.
Okay.
So 4
If you
damage.
attack him multiple times, you'll get poison.
Okay.
But
Okay. So
Okay?
so this is reversed. Sorry. Okay. So you dealt 4 damage and gave him another poison.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
So you want me to play my other attacks too?
No,
Before the
yours
big
can
one?
come after.
Okay.
Okay, so now hit him hard.
Okay, so now you're doing the hard hit.
Yes.
Okay.
So 3 damage plus 1 damage for each weakness and poison on the target.
So that's 11.
That's 11. And this also applies poison, which I think we forgot last time.
Okay.
Okay, but that poison applies afterwards, so it won't multiply.
Yeah, I know.
So it's 14 doubled 28.
And your armor goes up to max.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
already got that achievement. So now the vulnerable goes off of him.
Yep.
And he's going to take 10 damage from the poison.
Yeah.
And now I can hit him some more.
Yep.
So this nice little 1 attack actually hits for 6. And I've spent all 3 of my energy, but I have Seeing Red, which gains 2 more energy at the cost of Exhausted. And then I have the Feed Plus attack, which attacks for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So add 7 more.
So
If the attack kills the enemy, gain 2 strength.
I know the poison's going to kill him,
Yep.
but I have Necronomicon and I have 2 claws. So 5, and then it does 6,
So 11.
and then it does 7.
Wow. Very dead. Okay, so we actually killed him again.
Nice.
By the way, in the video game, that almost never happens. But we'll
Do you
take
get
it.
a good reward in the video game if you kill it? Do you get anything?
There's an achievement.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah.
But you get nothing?
Nope.
All right. So,
Okay, so let's put our vulnerables back.
and then
What,
we
don't
get
want to start
loot.
the next scenario with all our vulnerables on us?
And then we get loot. Ow.
End of combat, heal 2 HP. End of combat, gain a potion.
Ooh.
Did you hand me a potion?
Yes, you get a deal 2 damage to any row. Explosion.
Nice.
Boom.
Did I hear right that one of the Ascensions is you start every combat vulnerable?
No. No, you did not. Okay, so let's start with Nicole. You get a potion and a card reward.
My potion is going to be a block potion.
I get 2 gold and a card reward. Peter, you get 1 gold and a card reward, and you get 1 gold and a card reward.
Okay.
Wow. I am not taking any of these.
Ooh, golden ticket. I am taking that. I got both golden tickets. What happens?
You get 2 cards,
Oh, that's bad.
but you
because
have to choose one.
That's bad.
Nah, it could be good because sometimes you don't want the one that gave you. Let's see.
But knowing everything, it's probably going to be like 2 shit cards.
So it's the card rewards, not the rare rewards, right?
Yes, card rewards. Those are rare rewards, Peter.
Okay, why are they on my
that's
text that
the
says card rewards?
Oh,
Because Tony probably screwed up.
I put
But yeah, the
wrong number.
tiny deck is the card rewards.
Yes.
Or this rare rewards.
That's what I remembered, which is why I was confused and why I asked.
Fair.
This
I'm not taking any of mine.
is actually kind of funny. I got the
But start of turn, that's pretty nice.
yeah. I'm going to take the golden one, of course.
Well,
But
what about the other golden one?
the other golden one is After Image, which I don't think is terribly good. With my
I
deck.
mean, it can be good, but it's like, I get where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
I'm going to take the golden version. It costs 1 energy, but if I can play it, it's like playing this every turn. So yeah, happy days. How can I not take it?
So,
So now we need to pick our path. I assume we don't want to do 2 elites.
no.
Given
we're
how
not
hard a
doing-
normal encounter just was, I'm thinking no.
I don't know, man. We're all at top HP. Sounds like we're sandbagging.
So we're going to. There's a path. We can do a path without any elites. We have to do 3 regular fights. We get 3 event rooms and only 1 campfire. Nothing else. If we want to get more flexibility, we can do. Either of the paths we do would be 1 elite and 1 regular fight. That's it. And then we can do a bunch of combinations of campfires, event rooms, and treasure room. Potentially up to 2 treasure rooms. So I'm thinking we just go this middle path.
Okay.
That just seems like the most logical. We will have an elite, but that can be good too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we get an event room.
Okay.
Our
By
first.
the way, I think I'm going to choose Warcry for my new card.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you hadn't picked that.
What does that do?
So, draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile and exhaust.
Oh,
But it's
interesting.
0 cost.
Yeah.
That's nice. So it doesn't even really fill your deck, in a sense.
Exactly.
Okay, so we get Tomb of the Lord Red Mask. You come upon an ornate floating tomb. One choice for the entire party. Offer gold. The party loses all gold, but each player gains 1 relic. Don the Mask. Does any player have the red mask item?
I do.
If you don the mask, you gain 6 gold. Or we can,
Each player gains.
or each player gains 6 gold. Leave, nothing happens. What does the red mask do otherwise?
It doesn't. It just says if you have the red mask, each player
Oh.
gains 6. So like you can choose that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Or is there a shop where we'll be able to spend this gold?
We can potentially do 2 shops.
Great. Yeah, let's gain 6 gold. I don't like the idea of spending a gazillion bucks for just a
unknown-
relic.
For unknown relics,
Yeah.
specifically. Nice! I didn't realize we had the red mask.
Yes.
Okay, so now, do we want to try to go the 2-shop route, given that we're flush?
I think that makes sense.
Okay, in that case, we go to a campfire next.
Okay.
So at a campfire, you can rest to heal 3 HP, or smith to upgrade any 1 card in your deck. I think we're all smithing, because I don't think any of us are actually hurt.
Ooh, Tools of the Trade becomes 0 cost. Nice. That's tempting. Yeah, this is really powerful.
That could be worth it. Oh yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's tempting to
Yeah,
upgrade.
this is hard. I'm thinking making the Tools of the Trade I just got 0 cost is a no-brainer.
That's understandable.
But Corpse Explosion Plus is really nice too.
What does that do?
It goes from 2 poison to 3 poison and 6 damage to the row when the thing dies to 10.
Okay, I'm upgrading Diva Form from it giving me 1 miracle at the start of turn to 2. So basically it pays for itself in 1 round.
I'm upgrading Seek from it will, instead of searching your draw pile for 1 card, it now is search your draw pile for 2 cards.
Very nice.
Yep. I'm doing Tools of the Trade Plus because it makes it 0 cost and an always play, so it basically gets it out of my deck.
I'm doing Rupture. It goes from 1 cost to gain strength, lose a hit point, to 0 cost.
Oh, nice. Yeah, getting stuff that gives you strength down to 0.
Mhm.
Yeah. Even though it costs you a hit point, you heal.
Yes, but I heal after combat.
Okay, so now we have to do the elite.
All right.
So our elite for today is a giant head. He does nothing first round, nothing second round. He does 5 damage to everybody. Third round, nothing. Fourth round, 8 damage to everybody and gains a strength. He is slow, so he takes +1 damage from all attacks. From all attack markers, so damage dealt otherwise do not count. He has 340 hit points.
Wow. And that 8th round is going to be a doozy. Or that 4th round is going to be a doozy. Oh, and he repeats that, doesn't he?
Yep.
That's a lot of hit point markers.
That sure is.
So we have to beat the fuck out of this guy. Ow.
At least he doesn't have any ads.
Oh, I need a little red marker. I forgot about the Molten Egg when you add an attack. Oh, never mind. It wasn't an attack card that I added.
Okay.
All right. So,
We draw up and go.
and we also need to roll.
Oh yeah.
So let's roll.
We get a 3. Nothing from me.
I gain an energy.
Again, an energy.
6 start of
Nothing
turn.
for me.
So poison is definitely going to be useful here, among
Yep.
other
He's
things.
doing nothing to us
I've
this
drawn
round.
8 cards,
He's doing nothing to us.
and I have 2 extra energy, 1 from the 3 and 1 from the lantern at the start of combat. This is a good time to have many cards.
Okay, so I'm going to gain a strength and lose an HP.
I am going to use my blue candle once per combat. Exhaust up to 2 cards in your hand. I am going to exhaust my regret, which is playable and retain. I do regret.
Oh, right. I got a miracle. I'm going to... Oh, that's a hard choice.
Well, my choice is pretty easy. I'm going to hit once with a strike for 3, followed by hitting once with a strike for 3, followed by hitting once with a strike for 3.
So 9 total damage.
9 total damage.
Okay.
So we don't need any block this turn because he does nothing?
Correct.
Yeah, I got all my bad cards this turn.
I channel 1 Frost. And then I am going to strike for 2, because I have a strength. And then I attack with a claw. It starts at 1, because of the strength it deals 2.
Okay.
My turn is pretty simple. I'm going to strike for 1.
Does that get poison?
No. Like, I got all my bad cards. I have all this energy and all these cards, and I have none of my good stuff.
Oh, no. I got 2 great cards,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of pissed the same way.
Yeah, I do a slice, which is free for 1 damage. I do a neutralize, which is free for 1 damage and a weaken, which will come in handy later.
Yep.
Because that doesn't go away until he attacks, right?
Correct. So now his next attack is 4 to all of us.
Yeah, I'll deal a strike for 1 damage. And I have all of these fantastic block cards, and I'm thinking maybe I should retain so I have block next turn.
You only need to retain enough to block 4.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing.
so you wouldn't want to necessarily, like, yeah.
But I have to retain
what was
3
you said
cards to
about
block 4.
strikes 2 plus 1?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So how
that's
many
right.
strike cards did people play?
I played 3, so that's 3 more damage.
So,
Okay.
so does it have to have the strike keyword,
No,
or
it
is
just
it
has
any
to have
attack?
the red sword.
Okay. For me, 4 of them.
Okay.
Then I played 2 cards that had attacks.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
Yes.
Really appreciate that.
Hopefully that'll help.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to do my new Diva Form Plus. At the start of my turn, I get 2 miracles. I feel like that'll pay off over time pretty quickly. I'm going to do Consecrate, which will deal 2 damage to him because it has a sword. And it's free. So I have 1 energy left. And I literally have nothing I can play for 1 energy. Though I could do 2 energy, but I would enter Calm and give myself armor. I think I'll save my miracle. Okay.
Yeah, I'm deciding whether I should retain Survivor that gives me 2 block. It's kind of feels like a waste to either do a once per combat retain the.
It's hard to say.
I'm going to look at the top card of the relic deck. It is the Ninja Scroll.
1 per combat, 1/1. Treat each one as though it was a separate 0 cost attack. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Gonna get it?
Yep.
And you can afford it yourself, courtesy of having your red mask.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna know, how many relics do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think there's an achievement for that.
Yes, I think you will.
Yeah, I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to retain Deflectant Survivor.
Okay.
It may be the wrong move, but it's hard to know.
Yep. Okay.
Nope.
How many?
Collector. Beat Act 3 with 12 relics and boss relics combined per player.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Not this round, anyway. Maybe in a future round.
No, yeah. Okay. Anybody have anything left they're doing? Nope. Okay, so he advances. Next round, he is now dealing, because of weaken, 4 to everybody. And Peter, roll the die.
And the die roll is a 6.
I gain a daze. Wait, do I gain the daze before or after I draw?
Let me see the card.
It just says gain a
Oh,
daze.
you draw?
I
Yeah,
draw.
draw
I
and
draw
then-
before the die roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Nicole could push it to a
3.
5,
4, 5,
right?
Yes.
6.
Let's push it to a 5. That
Why?
way Dan doesn't get his days.
And well, yes,
So he
yes,
still
I
does
yes I
this.
do, but I make him vulnerable with a 5. I gain the
Okay,
daze.
let's hold off then.
Okay, I gain the daze.
Okay.
and I have only 3 energy, which sucks.
So right now we're taking 4, and I have no armor. That was not the world's greatest draw.
I actually have an armor this turn. I'll stop 1 of the 4.
Oh, I dealt a damage to him, by the way,
Oh.
because of the lightning.
Okay.
So
Only 1 damage,
Yep.
though.
okay. I can do Envenom Plus, and then I can protect myself.
I get my
That's
2 miracles
And,
at the start of
and
the
I
turn.
can poison him for 1.
All right, so I'm going to play Demon Form for 2. At the start of every turn, gain a strength from here on out.
Nice.
That's really good for this long combat. So I have 1 energy left, except I play Seeing Red, which gives me 2 more energy. Then I play War Cry for a cost of 0 and draw 2 cards, put 1 card from my hand on top of the draw pile and exhaust this.
Oh, so I weakened him.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Again?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll put Anger on top of my draw pile.
I'm going to play Deadly Poison, which will poison him and is free.
Great. First poison.
I'm actually going to play my Defend for 1 block.
I'm playing Envenom Plus for 2 energy to make my attacks do poison in the future.
Playing a Strike for 1, 2, 3, plus 1 for his specialties. That's 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to play the Wild Strike for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I take a daze.
I'm going to give myself 2 block for free and draw a card,
Okay.
which draws this.
Yep.
Makes it go away. Well, I only have 1 energy, so that means I can't do anything interesting. So the only thing I actually can do is give myself 2 more block, so I am protected, and then I have to discard a card, and it doesn't matter what I discard, so I'll discard Corpse Explosion.
Okay, I'm going to start
and
with
I'm done.
Cut Through the Edge. That deals 2 damage because of the thing, and draw a card, or scry 2 and then draw a card. So I get to look at 2 cards, and then pick 1 to draw. Put them back in any order, and then draw. Oh,
2 cards of your deck. You may discard any number of them, then put the remaining cards back on top of your deck in the same order.
okay.
So you cannot reorder them.
So
You
I
can
discard
just discard
that,
one.
then I draw this one, and I get what I wanted anyways. Okay, so that was 1 energy spent. Then I'm going to spend 2 on this to give myself the 4 armor I need.
All right, I'm going to use Claw, which puts me up to 2. So I deal 2 damage to him.
Plus 1 because it's an attack, right?
Yep, so 3 damage to him.
Okay.
And then I am going to play Leap and Defend to give myself 4 block. And then I am going to play Buffer, which
Protects damage.
protects me against damage, but like I'd really rather block it, generally
Okay.
speaking.
Next, I'm going to play Tantrum, which will deal 3 damage to him because of his thing. And then I'll enter Wrath. And that costs 1 of my miracles. Then I'm going to play Eruption, which will deal 4 damage to him because I'm in Wrath and the extra 1. And use second miracle. Then I'm going to play Flurry of Blows, which would deal 1, 2 because of his thing. I changed stances, so it deals an additional 1, so 2, so that deals 4. And I'm in Wrath. Each of those get +1, so that's 6.
1 + 1 + 2.
And then I'm going to spend my last miracle on Empty Fist, which will deal 4 total damage, and put me into neutral so I don't take damage from being in Wrath.
Nice.
Order of operations is very important with this character.
Yes.
Apparently so.
All right. Oh, and then I deal 1 damage to him from my lightning when it's the end of the turn because I think
Anybody else doing
everybody's done.
anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Untapped.
So he takes 1 more damage.
He is down to 279.
And he takes a poison damage.
Oh, yes, thank you. And then he deals, removes 1 of those, and deals 4 damage to everybody. That's all my armor gone.
Okay, I
Yep,
take
all
3
my
to the
armor is
face.
gone.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
So if he hits me again, he will kill me.
fun. Unless people can give you armor.
Unless people can give me block.
Or we can deal a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
I like the shit ton of damage option.
What's 300 damage between friends.
No shit. Okay, so
It's only
now
100 a turn. Oh no, it's 133 a turn. Oh no, it's
roll a die,
150 a
Peter.
turn. A 5.
Oh, good news. Well, bad news is I am dazed again. Good news is he is vulnerable.
And I get an extra energy.
He's also weakened.
He gets a lot of stuff. So he's vulnerable and weakened?
Oh, you got it.
And I draw an extra card. Oh, yippee, it's my injury.
So I am playing Tools of the Trade Plus immediately because it is free now. So in the future, start of turn, draw 1 card, then discard 1 card.
Very nice. So you get to stack your deck a little bit, which is nice.
Yes.
So I have a question on this card here in Flame.
Mhm.
It says, when played, gain a strength. That seems obvious, but then it says power.
Mm-hmm.
It stays in play.
It stays in play.
It stays in play. It does not go back into your discard. You cannot keep playing it. It's a one-time.
Oh, okay, so why does it not just say, like, exhaust then?
Because some cards, power cards cause effects from other cards.
Yeah, there are some cases where you get additional positive effects from powers. Like, for
Okay.
instance, from evoking my Dark Orbs on the defect, I get 3 damage plus 1 for each power I have in play.
Okay.
So something like that would give me an extra damage. I'm sure there's some synergy in your deck as well.
Yeah, I think it's a synergy with a card I haven't drawn yet.
Okay, I'm going to start by... Oh, shit. I fucked up something. So that does not get drawn.
I can play all these. So I'm going to start with Inflame and get another strength.
We don't need any defense this turn.
Correct.
So I have an attack 6,
And he is vulnerable, so that would be
and
12.
he's vulnerable, so it would be 12 unless somebody else has a bigger attack than 6.
I do not.
I do not.
Okay,
I
let's
do
do that.
not.
All right, I'll go ahead and attack 6,
So that's actually...
which becomes 7. I'm sorry, becomes 12, and then
No.
becomes 13 because of his special.
So wait. 6... No, because...
The vulnerable happens last.
Yeah, you're...
Vulnerable happens last, I thought.
Yes, you're correct. So 13.
It'll
Now, if the roll happens last, it'll be 14.
be 14.
Yeah, I think it's 14. Yes. Because you get the plus 1. Okay, so he's down to 264.
Then I'm playing Anger, which does 4 more, 5 more.
5 more. Okay.
Then I'm playing Headbutt. Place a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile and do 2 more damage. So it becomes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Very nice. And now that card cannot be the one you put back on top.
That's fine.
Just letting you know.
All right. I'm going to play All for 1. That deals 3 damage to him, and I put all 0-cost cards from my discard pile into my hand.
Is that an attack, so he takes an extra 1, so it's 4?
No, it is an attack, so he does take an extra 1, which is why it is 3.
Okay, I'm going to play Tantrum.
So I
wait.
dealt 3 damage to him, man.
I did.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm going to do my wish. And I'm going to give myself a strength token. And that leaves me with 1 energy.
You had a wish, and all you wished for was strength?
Yes. I'm going to use the 1 energy first on Tantrum, which will deal 5 damage to him. And that goes on top of draw pile. And I'm now in... Or wait, no, sorry, 4 damage. Because I now am in Wrath. Then I'm going to do Battle Him with my first miracle, which will immediately activate. It is not a sword, so it just deals 4 damage. Then I'm going to do, with my last miracle, yeah, I want to do this. Fear No Evil Plus, which does 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the way, we should probably remove this so vulnerable since I
Thank you.
explained it already.
And I'm now in calm.
All right.
Are you done? Okay, go ahead. Nidal.
No, go ahead, Dan.
Okay, so I am going to play Bane for 1, which is going to do 5 energy, and it'll do 5 damage, including his +1, and we'll add an additional poison.
Nice. We like poison.
Yep. And then I am going to play for my remaining 2 energy, Malaise Plus, so it will apply 3 weakens and 3 poisons.
I see what you're stacking up.
And I am done.
All right. I play a claw, which deals 3 damage. And then I play a claw, which does 4 damage. And then I play... Oh, wait, no, those did additional damages, so deal 2 more damage.
Okay.
And then I play Blizzard, which deals 3 damage, including the addition thing.
Okay.
And then I play Zap, which channels another lightning. And that is the end of my turn. And then I'm going to deal 2 damage to him at the end of the thing.
I think we're all done. Okay.
So 2 more damage, and then it's his turn.
Okay.
So he takes 5 from the poison.
Yep. And then nothing. He's asking, why are you still here? Next round, he does 8 damage to all of us, while 7 with the weaken.
Okay.
So this is going to take me out unless somebody can give me block.
So this goes away, and I deal 5. After shuffle, it gets 4 more. I can give you 2 block
That will
from my first card.
that will make me just barely dead. I'll need 1 more.
You have no ability to get block.
You know, instead of taking back this feed, I could take back a block card, which will give me 1 block, which will let me survive with 1 hit point, I think.
Okay. I can give a little bit of block because I've got buffer to take it in the face.
Yeah, and I've got a potion if need be to help too.
Okay, much appreciated. So in that case, I will counter on you giving block, and I'll take the card I was going to take, which will damage him.
Sounds good.
2, 3,
Oh, roll the die.
5.
Okay. This turn's die roll is a 3.
3, I gain an energy, which is very useful right now.
All right. Is anybody likely... Well, no, Peter's doing shit tons of damage, so I think probably I'm not going to win this fight, so I'm going to claw him for 5.
I know this is strange to ask, but is there any way somebody can give me an energy?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh man, I could do so much damage with 4 energy.
Yeah. Alas, that is not something that people can do.
Oh, I have to draw.
Oh,
I get to draw a card and discard a card.
I'm going to play Blasphemy for 2 energy. My next attack is played 3 times, Exhaust. Or... Wait, hold on, I may hold off on that.
So
Does anybody have a way to make him vulnerable?
I do not.
Nope.
So I absolutely have to.
Did you add
Give you
1
2
to
block,
my claw,
right?
Tony?
Yes.
Okay.
I said 5.
I will do that
Did
first
you make
and
give him
give you
6?
2 block.
No, I did not.
Thank
Did
you.
you just play one?
I just played a claw at the beginning of this turn.
I did not hear that at all.
Okay, then I did 6 damage,
Okay.
including his slow.
So I have a choice between playing Bash and Carnage. Bash will make him vulnerable, which would mean if somebody else has a big attack, I should definitely play Bash. If nobody else has an attack with more than like 1 or 2, then I'll play this, which will do 6 to him straight.
Maybe
I think you should play your 2. Play both of them yourself. I don't think anybody's going to deal unless Dan's doing a corpse explosion thing.
Well,
Or
I
Dan.
could have done my claw after that.
How much is your claw?
It dealt 6.
His does
yeah.
6 too.
In that case, I should definitely
His does
do
more
this.
with his strength.
Okay, good.
Now, if I
Yeah.
do this first,
That does.
that makes
9.
him vulnerable, and then you do 6. Your 6 would be
No,
12.
your 6 is stronger. You have strength.
Right, but I can't play them both.
Oh, you
That's
can't.
why I said I need 1 more energy.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Then that's what we should do. Okay, so I'll put it back at 6 hit points,
Okay, so I'll do 4 and make him vulnerable.
or I'll. Okay, so you're going to deal, but 4 plus your strength.
Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total.
Okay, and you made him vulnerable.
And
then Nicole's
then
hit.
Nicole can attack.
And then I deal 12 to him total because it's 6 doubled.
Okay, so I'll deal 6 more. There we go. 191.
So I have 2 0-cost cards, which I should play. One of them gives me a block, and the other one deals 2 damage and poisons him.
Okay. 2 damage counting as +1?
Yes, one plus 1 for that, and then because it's an attack, it does poison.
Okay.
and I have a choice to make. Do we want to deal 14 damage to him, or are we okay with me taking 3 hit points of damage?
Wait, you could have dealt 14?
I still can, but the cost is I lose the ability to have 3 block.
Yeah, but if you could do 14,
Yeah.
then we want to do that with the vulnerability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We do.
let's back off the 6 from Nicole.
Okay.
That's what I was asking earlier, is if you had that.
I didn't realize that I had it.
Okay.
Okay.
So now do your attack instead with Peter's vulnerable.
Okay. Okay, so I spend 2 energy for choke. That is 3 damage plus 4 with his thing, plus 1 for each weakness and poison. That's
So
1,
that's
2,
11.
3, 4, 5. Yeah,
So
that's
15 times 2 is 30.
yes,
We like that.
yes. And then with my last energy, I just play a normal defend.
Okay.
To give myself another block. So I have 2 block.
So just as a reminder, I'm totally reliant on Nicole blocking to save me.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going
So-
to take a lot of damage.
I'm playing Defragment. Orb end of turn effects get +1, so that's 3. And then I'm going to play a Defend Plus, which is 2 block to any player. I play that on Peter.
Thank you so much. I will survive.
Unfortunately, I cannot block anything more for you.
Okay.
So I am going to strike for 2 damage.
Did you add another poison for my attack?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes, I did. Oh, the new
No,
one.
you didn't.
Okay, the new attack. The final thing that did the big damage also
Yeah.
has 1. Okay.
All right, and then he takes 4 more damage when it's my turn. When it's the end of the turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I have 1 energy point left. I can hit him with Feed Plus, which would do a base 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. Because of the +1. Okay. So he's getting pretty low.
Yeah.
We may be able to handle
Yeah.
this. And I haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, I'm taking 6.
So, I'm going to start by playing Tantrum, which will deal with my strength and that 4 damage to him. It'll move me into Wrath. It costs 1, but gives me 2 energy, so I'm back up to 4. That goes on top. Then I'm going to play Blasphemy. My next attack is played 3 times. That is exhausted. Then I'm going to play Eruption. So that is total of 4 damage. Or wait, 5 damage. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 damage 3 times. That's 15. There we go. I'm down to 1 energy. Then I'm going to play so you both are surviving this round.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play Defend for my 1 energy. That gives me 2 armor. And then I'm going to spend my 2 miracles to enter calm and give myself 3 more. And that's it.
All right, so it's now the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
So then he takes 7 from the poison.
Yep.
And then 4 from my 2 lightning orbs because I now have the defragment ability. Orb end of turn effects get +1.
I forgot to do this while I was in Wrath. I deal 4 more to him. Okay. So now he does an attack. It takes 1 of his weakness tokens. And he deals 7 to all of us.
Ouch.
Thank you to everybody for all the blocks.
I take 5.
The next time you would
2,
lose HP,
4.
prevent it and place a cube, then exhaust if there are 2 cubes.
7.
Oh, that's nice.
So I have 3 hit points left.
Yep.
I have 5.
If we don't kill him, I'm going to need more help this turn.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because now he's just hitting us, right?
And now he gains a strength token.
And does he hit us for 8 every time now?
Now it's 8, and it keeps ticking up 1.
Oh, really? Oh, that's evil. Well, crap.
Well, let's see what I can do. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of attack this turn.
So he's dealing
Roll
That's
the
not
die.
great.
7.
We need to roll the die.
Roll the die.
Let's roll the die.
4.
4 is good.
I draw a card.
I gain an energy and I deal 4 damage to him. Oh, and start of turn, I draw a card and then discard a card.
Okay, I'm going to start with a 0-cost attack, which hits him for 7.
Did you add your additional strength? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So I drew Corpse Explosion, but that doesn't...
He is down to 110.
Then a 1-cost attack, which hits him
Oh,
for
shit. That was an exhaust.
9.
And then a 0-cost attack that hits him for a total of 7. My claw is now maxed. Well, not maxed, but
Then
at
another
6.
1-cost attack, which hits him for 6, 7, 8.
Okay. This is going well so far.
And that was my bad hand.
Yeah.
I play a strike, which deals 2 damage to him. And then I play Zap, which deals 2 damage to him because it channels the lightning, but it doesn't deal 3, unfortunately.
No problem.
And then all I've got is I can shield somebody for 2, but that's it.
Okay.
And then 4 more damage for my lightning orbs.
Okay. I'm going to play Tantrum, which will deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to him. And I'll enter Wrath and gain +1 energy net.
I'm also going to use my Ninja Scroll, which is going to deal a total of 4 damage to him.
Okay, I'm going to use Fury of Blows. I did change stances. So that deals 1, 2, 3, times 2, 6. And you got anything, Dan?
So he's dealing 8 damage after the weekend this turn.
3 free. Wait. 4. Oh, I should have dealt 1 extra on that last one, and then I deal 4 with that. Go ahead.
So he's dealing 8 damage after the weekend.
Yes.
Okay, I have 5 hit points. I have to block 4 or I die. I have 5
Unless
hit
we
points.
kill him, but
I
I
have
don't
3
think...
hit points. Somebody has to block me, or I die.
Yeah.
I can't give block. So I have to. I can only
can-
protect myself.
I can
Can-
give block.
Can we kill him?
That's the question.
Yeah, the most damage that I can do if I go all in on attack and have 0 block is not enough.
How much would you do?
I would deal 1 and a poison. Then I would deal 2 more poison, and I would deal. Sorry, this is 2 and a poison. So 2 and a poison. 2 and 3 poisons. 4,
5.
5,
So 7.
and an additional poison. So that's what, 5?
7 and 4 poisons. Which would put him at 11 poisons, plus the. I'll do that. So that would be 11 poisons, plus the 7 damage. That would be 18 net, and that would leave us with a lot.
So I've got a headbutt left, which will hit him for 7.
Okay.
Or I can defend myself for 1. But defending myself for 1 isn't going to be enough, and I don't think other people can give me enough.
So I said 18 for Dan, 7 from you would be 25.
Yep.
4 from Nicole, that would be 29. And I was counting your poison damage at the end of the round into that, Dan. So that's 29. I am not going to be able to deal 34 more damage myself. Okay, so we do need to be able to defend this.
Okay, in that case, I will be able to do some damage, but not as much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start. I have to spend 3 energy, and I have to give myself 4 block, or I just straight up die.
That's fine.
So that is what I am doing.
How much block do you need, Peter?
Let's see. So I've got to defend. If I spend my last
Yep.
energy for it, that will give me 1. Let's see. I've got 3 hit points. I can only take 2 damage. If he's doing 8, that means that there will be 6 coming in. I will block 1, so I need 5 points of block.
You need 5 points.
Yes.
So I can leap, which will give you 2 points of block.
Okay, then do your attack instead, and I will give you 4.
All right.
So
So doing my attack instead is a headbutt.
I spend 2 energy to give him 4.
Attack of 2 does 7 damage to him. And put a card from my discard pile on top of my draw pile.
And that's 7 damage, counting your strength and the +1.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now you have enough armor and hit points to survive.
Yes, I will survive with 1 hit point, but I will survive.
Okay.
Okay. So I will also survive with 1 hit point. So I will do the neutralize, which is 1 damage and a weaken and a poison. So, sorry, 2 damage and a poison and a weaken.
2 damage, weaken, poison.
All right. And then with my last energy, I will play Bane, which is 5 damage and a poison.
Okay.
And that is the best I can do.
Okay, I get a free 4 damage from my battle hymn. And then yeah, I can do that. I'm going to play Cut Through Fate. That will deal 3 damage. And I look at the top 2. Seems the, but then I would lose that, which would be bad. Okay. We'll discard that. Or wait, I don't have to discard with Scry.
No, it's just you either draw Tantrum or you discard Tantrum to lose.
Or to draw the other card.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that may be. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's the better part of Valor. I will lose Tantrum and draw Vigilance. Okay. So Peter right now is living with 1 hit point. Dan?
I will be living with 1 hit point.
Nicole?
I'm taking no damage, but that's the last turn that I can do that.
Okay, I'm using my self-forming clay to give myself 3 armor. Which means right now I'm taking 5. Which will put me down to 3 hit points. Peter, I'm going to give you 2 additional block.
Thank you.
And Dan, you're getting 3 additional block.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
By playing Vigilance, and I'm entering Calm to stop taking damage from Wrath. And that is both of my miracles.
Those are miracles.
Yes, they are.
Like, they finally lived up to their name.
Yes. And I think that's end of round.
It is sad that 7 block
Any
is not
damage at
enough.
end of round for you, Nicole?
4, not with extra.
Okay.
Poison.
And now poison for 9. Okay. Now we each take. He'll gain another strength after, but we each take 8 damage.
I take no damage, but I lose my buffer.
I take 1 thanks to Tony's miracles.
Thanks to Tony's miracles, I survived with 3 hit points.
You're welcome.
I'm
And
down to
I
4
survived
hit
with
points.
3 hit points. I figured it's better for all of us to have little hit points since we're going to have another fight.
Oh, we immediately have to go into another
No,
fight?
we go into a shop and then a fight.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
So we can heal.
Not in a shop.
Yeah, you can. I
No.
thought, no,
No.
you can't.
Can't.
Campfire. I was just looking at the
So,
board, too.
We have to do
decide.
a regular fight, so I figured I didn't want anybody at 1 hit point if we could avoid it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any campfires for some time now.
Yeah, though, if we win that fight, we go straight to the campfire. So, yay. Not the world's best draw.
I've actually got some pretty good damage coming
Roll
in.
the die, Peter?
Does anybody have a way to make him vulnerable?
Nope.
Nope.
3. I
Nothing.
gain an energy. Great.
All right. In that case, I will use 2 energy and hit Carnage. Oh, first I add a strength.
Draw a card
So I'm going to be doing
and discard a card.
12, 13.
Wait, you have 6, 12, 13, yes.
That's 2 of my
No,
energy
max
points.
strength is 8 for a player.
Yes.
Okay.
Just because you have 9 tokens does not mean you can have 9.
Then I'm attacking with 0 card Anger, which would be a 1, but with 6 strength, it becomes a 6,
Or
7, which becomes 8.
Yep.
So 8 more.
Okay.
And then I have a strike, which will do 1, 2, 3, plus 6, 9, 10 points.
He's down to 8 hit points. He's dead with poison.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. I don't even have to do
Yep,
anything.
he's dead. Courtesy of your poison, he's dead.
Nice.
Poison is really good.
Woo! We
Poison
made
is
it.
awesome.
We made it through. That was a hard fight.
That was really hard. Wow.
I am
I was
having
Starting
trouble.
to think we would not make it.
I'm having trouble keeping my arm up.
Oh yes, from our wonderful booster today.
Yes.
It's the new formulation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just came out. There, you can do like walk-ins at Safeway in place. So
Oh, nice. Is it Pfizer, Moderna, or do you get
It's
your
Pfizer.
It's there's Pfizer and Moderna, but Safeway only has Pfizer in stock right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not
like-
anybody has Moderna yet.
Unless they got restocked, So effectively, when we went in there, they said, "Do you want Pfizer or Moderna?" Then pause. You're getting Pfizer if you want anything.
Okay, we all get 3 gold. We all get a relic.
I'm going to need a 3rd gold from that side of the table.
Oh, yes. No problem. We're apparently collecting.
Oh, I can
Oh, Peter can make
Okay.
change.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, so Nicole, you get the first relic. You are getting a meat on the bone. End of combat. If you have less than 4 HP, your HP becomes 4.
Sure, I'll take it.
Next is me. I'm getting a Duvu doll. Gain strength when you draw a curse. Lose that strength at the end of the turn. That would have been
Not
better.
voodoo, but Duvu.
Yeah, that would have been better for Nicole.
I think I screwed
Oh,
up
wait.
my system.
We can trade relics, can't we?
No,
Oh.
only potions. I screwed up. I should never have taken the mutagen
Oh.
because it does not say lose that strength at the end of turn. It says lose strength at the end of the turn.
Oh.
So
Shit, yeah.
technically, my deck is not what it should be.
Okay, do you want to just dump it to the bottom?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Peter, you get a pocket watch. On a roll of a 3, draw 3 cards.
Okay.
We've been rolling lots
Very
of...
timely.
Yes. And Dan, you get a captain's wheel. On a roll of a 3, get 3 armor.
Okay, I will take that.
So apparently we want 3s. Okay.
So we
In
can
addition, we all get a rare reward. So draw 3 rare rewards and pick 1.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Like, I can't see how I would not take Echo
This,
Form.
so this is a normal card, so this should not have been.
Let me see.
Yeah, I drew this out of my rare deck.
Yeah, that should be on the put at the bottom of the normal.
I get Echo Form, Ethereal, start of turn. The first attacker skill you play is played twice.
Yeah, that seems good.
I just can't not take that.
It's expensive.
What the
but
hell?
Yeah, I know, and it's Ethereal, which is a bit of a pain.
What the heck? I got Wraith form.
When you lose more than 1 HP around, start a turn, place a cube. Then if exhaust if there are 2 cubes. Yeah, or you can't lose more than 1 HP. It's very similar to Nicole's.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
yeah.
His blocks damage except down to 1 HP for 2 rounds in a row. Yours
Oh.
eliminates it.
Okay.
Yeah, I also got a card that gives me shivs.
Finally.
For 1. And I got bullet time. You can't draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn.
Wow.
So basically spend 3, play everything.
Yes.
That sounds pretty good. What is the upgrade? I'm guessing reduced to 2. Yeah, that seems good. Wraith form. Plus. Yeah. I'm going to take bullet time.
Okay, so I'm going to take Offering. It costs me 1 HP, but I gain 2 energy and draw 3 cards, and I have to exhaust it when I'm done. So it won't always be good, but when it's good, it could really, really help.
Yeah, definitely.
Bullet time is always good because I'll always have 3 energy.
So the other 2 go on the bottom, right? Are the rare rewards?
Yep. think I'm going to take Establishment. Start of your turn, cards you retain last turn cost 1 less energy this turn. I don't have many retain cards though. Let me see. I think I only have 2. And one of them is an exhaust, so that's not very good. I think I'll take Scrawl instead. Yeah, this makes sense. So, exhaust, draw 5 cards. And if I upgrade it, it goes to free. I doubt I'll upgrade it, though. Okay.
So we have a couple of choices. Either we do another battle,
No, we're going shop.
and campfire, we can do shop, battle, shop, campfire.
We're doing shop, battle, shop, campfire.
Okay,
So hit the shop.
let's hit the shop.
So,
Can you put this at the bottom of the elite deck?
Omamori, you can't gain
Hold on.
curses for 4. What? What are you? Okay. You can buy that for 4. Dolly's Mirror, 1. Trigger a die relic. And lastly, Mummified Hand. Once per combat, gain 2 energy if you played a power this turn. But it's 10, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, that's expensive.
And then 3 potions.
Purity Potion, exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. Ghost in a Jar, you can't lose more than 1 HP this round.
Ooh.
Entropic Brew, gain 2 potions for 3.
And then we each draw 3 basic card rewards.
Yep.
And you can buy them based on the banner.
Basic.
I'm not going to buy any of these cards. I'm going to spend 3 and remove one of the 2 curses from my deck. Specifically the one with Retain in it.
Yeah, you can also spend up to 3 gold to remove a card from your deck.
You mean spend 3 gold,
Yes.
not up to 3 gold.
Sorry, yes. Can you put this at the bottom of the curse deck?
Let's see, curse deck is this one?
Yep.
Do I want to remove any cards?
I'm tempted to remove a basic strike.
That is totally a reasonable decision.
So how much is a blue card?
A blue card is
3.
3. Okay. So if I did that,
So can I buy a card and a relic, or just one thing?
Yep, you can buy as much as you can afford.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that you can't remove multiple cards.
I think I'm going to get that Mummified Hand.
I'm going to buy Riddle with Holes so I can get 4 shivs. For 2 energy.
And then I'm going to get the Entropic Brew.
Though, if somebody else wants something,
Oh, yeah.
like, you know, after
Sure.
you got the Mummified Hand.
Yeah, I did buy the expensive Thing of Doom.
So if anybody wants anything else.
So in Tropic Brood, you just trade that for 2 potions?
Yeah.
Like, but you can keep it as 1 potion and hold on to it
Got it.
until you would like to spend it.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, for example, I would, if I had bought it, which I won't, like, I'd probably just hold on to it because I already have 2 potions.
But you can trade potions.
Yeah.
So for 7,
Well,
I'm
speaking of which, end of combat, gain a potion. Could
Oh.
you hand me a potion for the end of the last combat?
Yes,
Sure.
you get a fairy in a bottle. When your HP reaches 0, set it to 2 instead.
Nice.
I'm going to spend 3. Well, actually, I'll wait.
So the Ghost in a Jar is a potion for 4?
Yes.
Okay. I'm tempted to get Dolly's Mirror. That's expensive at 7, though.
Yeah.
I have 9 gold. I have 8 gold right now, so that would be almost everything.
Yep.
But having something that would give us control on a 1 might be nice.
It allows one trigger of 1 ability elsewhere,
Right.
which is nice. We've used that very
Yes,
effectively
that's very
before.
good.
Yeah. And really with Nicole,
And Peter, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I was also thinking of getting Dolly's Mirror. I've got more gold than Dan,
Yeah.
so I might
That's
be a better
true.
choice for a person to buy it.
Yeah, why don't you grab
Although
it?
I'm
Yeah.
the only one it can't help, but then I don't have any abilities on the die anyway.
Yeah. Well, you can have anybody use it. So, and we
No,
can
the
share gold.
owner of the ability gains its effect. So
No,
for instance, I can-
yeah, the owner of the relic gains the effect.
So, for instance, I can say you're going to gain the effect of your
Yeah.
grammar horn.
Yeah.
So it can't help me, but it can help you.
Okay, so that's 7.
Okay, and I've got 9 left to spend.
Okay.
I can do the card removal service. Get rid of that last pesky defense card.
Oh no, that saved your ass. But it's gone.
It's gone.
Okay, that costs 3.
That cost me 3. I've got 6 more to spend. I'm still deciding if I want to buy one of these cards. I will not be buying one of the potions.
Okay, so the cards are 3 for the blue banner or 2 for the other. And you can buy multiples.
Yeah, the other two don't really seem that helpful. So Clash can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack. I think that will be a rare thing. I haven't gotten rid of enough cards yet. Flex is kind of nice. Gain a strength, lose that strength at the end of the turn.
Spot weakness.
But spot weakness is interesting. So it's plus a strength to any player if the die is a 1, 2, or 3.
That is nice.
So there's only a 50% chance I can use it, but when I can use it, it'll be nice.
Yeah, I'd
So
go
I'm
for
thinking
that.
I will go ahead and pay the money to buy this one.
Yep. That
So that'll
seems good.
cost me 3, which leaves me with 3 left.
Okay, Dan, what are you thinking?
I've already done stuff.
Are you spending? We have
Oh.
another shop, so you can save money for the next shop.
I am going to save money for the next shop.
Okay.
I'm out of money, so I ain't doing anything more.
I'm tempted by the ghost in the jar because I have 4 hit points, but I would rather wait and see what comes up at the final shop. And you can't upgrade at the shop, only at the campfire, right?
Yes.
I think I'm going to buy the ghost in the jar.
You totally almost said Ghost in the Shell, didn't you?
Yes.
You
totally
did.
Okay. So I think we are complete here. Is that accurate? Going once, going twice. Sold.
God, it has been forever since I've listened to Rise.
Okay, so these get discarded, and so does this.
Sorry, is Rise the song or a band?
Yeah, Rise is the opening
For Ghost in the Shell.
for Ghost in the Shell. It's
Which
the
one?
one sung in Russian.
Okay, move us to the next.
So there's only one way to go, and that is a regular battle.
Yep. Okay, so Nicole, you are getting a Spire growth. Turn 1, no action. And then from then on, it starts beating the living shit out of you and all of us.
Okay.
So do we know anything about whether the Timekeeper has summons?
We don't know anything. Well, he doesn't have summons, most certainly.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, we don't know.
Sometimes they've had summons when they haven't.
They will
So effectively, all we know about it is usually he does not have summons
in the video game.
and you can only play 12 cards.
Okay.
Okay.
I get a Orb Walker. He doesn't seem too horrible excited outside of the fact that he keeps strengthening the fuck out of himself, so it gets a lot worse as it goes on. So I'll have to kill him quick. Peter, you get the Repulsor with Exploder and Spiker.
So just like mine, but different order.
Yeah. And Dan, you get a 3 draw worms. Who doesn't love some draw worms?
I forgot what they do.
A variety of stuff based on what
Depends
we
on the
roll.
die roll.
And they are all different based on the die roll.
Lovely.
Okay, Peter, roll us the die
Let's see what we got coming this
Wait,
turn.
we draw first.
and be careful about that. Okay, so we got a die roll of a 6. So, Nicole, you are taking 4 damage and all of us are taking 2 on top of that, including you. My guy is dealing me 3 damage, dazing, and 1 strength. Peter is getting 8 damage.
This sounds bad.
Yeah. And Dan is getting 6 damage and a total of 4 armor and a strength between them.
Okay, I have 4 hit points. So I have a question. Order of operations is important. It was a 6, which means I gain a daze. However, I also have a start of turn draw 1 card due to the Ring of the Serpent.
Before that happened.
You can choose which order you want to go in. So if
Okay.
you want to take the days, you can. If you do not want to take
You do not want to take the days if you can avoid it.
Okay, so in that case...
for the first round.
Yeah, in that case, I will say that I took the days and this goes back.
No. What I'm saying is you want to put the days on your draw pile and have this extra cards for that first round. We want to kill as much stuff as we can first round.
Well, the thing
It
is...
depends on whether or not you already have too much.
Well, so I've drawn my 5, and then I draw 2 more for the start of combat, and I draw 1 for start of turn. And... Oh, right, I don't have the power yet. Never mind. Sorry, never mind.
Okay.
So we had a 6, so I can weaken something. Do we want to weaken... well, he's not going to do anything the first turn, so what do we want to weaken? I can weaken something.
Oh, that's right. Your guy's not doing anything this turn.
Yeah,
So
I could weaken him right now, and then when he went off, he would be weakened. Or I can weaken something else, and we can get the effect this turn.
So this jawworm is doing 4. He might be a good candidate to weaken.
Well-
This guy doing 3 to me might be a good candidate to weaken. Now, I'm actually up to 6 hit points because I heal 1 at the end of combat, and I have a potion or something heals 2 at the end of combat. But Dan is down to 4.
Yeah, I'm at 4, and I was planning to use my free neutralize on the jawworm that is dealing me 4, which will deal a point of damage to it and will weaken it. And I was planning to play Corpse Explosion on it as well, so when it dies, it will deal 6 to everything else in my row.
That would be very good.
Now, I have a wonderful explosive potion that deals 2 damage to any row, and now might be an excellent time to use that for either my row or Dan's row.
So, how much damage does your thing do when you, Dan, when you...
When the target dies, so it's 2 poison damage, and when the attached target dies, it deals 6 damage to the row.
I'm almost thinking that's better for Peter's row.
That will leave me with 1 energy, and I'll block 2.
If he attacks Peter's row, then he's going to take damage from the spiker, though, too. So he'd have to have block before that happened.
Yeah, I have 4 hit points, and how much coming in?
Well, 7.
7, so unless...
Yeah, your row needs to die more.
Unless things die, then...
So I can, since it's not doing anything to me, and I don't think there's any other monsters that are attacking like everybody, I can block for somebody this round. Not a whole lot.
I may need that block.
Okay.
Yeah, Peter is taking 8 damage, so Peter...
Wait, why am I taking 8?
3, 3, 2.
Oh, I didn't see that 3. I thought that was a 0. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Let's see, how much damage can I do? 2.
So I'm going to play Echo Form. That costs me 3, but at the start of the turn, the first attacker skill I play is played twice. Unfortunately, that won't take effect this turn, but this is the only chance I got to go for it.
Makes sense.
So I'm thinking of using this explosive potion on my row. However, if we want to get Dan's stuff exploding, then we might be able to kill Dan's whole row this turn.
Yeah, that might be the better part of Valor.
So if I put this on Dan's row, and if we can then explode one of the things on Dan's row, that'll take the others down to like 1 or 2 each. So those are all 10.
So yeah, they have 10.
So if I knock one of them down to 8, I can knock them all down to 8. Then if we can kill this one, the other 2 will take
6. So
6, so they'll only have 2 hit points each.
And then you won't need any armor.
Okay.
If we can pull that off. Let's do that.
Okay, so let's use my explosive potion on Dan's row.
Okay.
And that goes back into the potion deck.
Okay. And then you're going to attack one of your guys and set him to a fourth corpse explosion, right?
Yes, I'm trying to think about the optimal way of doing things. So the cards that I can play with 3 energy that deal damage, I could do 2 poison damage, and then I could do 2 damage and 2 more poison damage with my last energy, and then I have a free deal 1 damage and weaken something.
Okay.
Which I could put on the same thing, or I could put anywhere if dealing 4 damage plus 2 poison is enough to kill and explode my thing.
Okay, so it's sounding like something in Peter's row. I'm going to weaken the something in Peter's row with my red mask, which was because of the 6.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So just choose something in Peter's row that we're not going to kill immediately, that it would benefit from.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can avoid wasting my weaken and not using the point of damage on something that's going to just blow up. If I have to, I'll blow it up, but if I can blow up and put the weaken elsewhere,
I'm just going to use Consecrate on Dan's row. That deals 1 damage to everything for free.
Okay. So let's tick them down.
So they're only now 1 point away from dying with your corpse explosion.
Well, but he has to kill one thing.
One.
Yes, but I think...
I'm going to use War Cry, which lets me draw 2 cards and then put 1 on top of my draw pile.
Okay. So do the thing that'll do corpse explosion.
Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm not... Okay. Yeah, okay. So corpse explosion, put it on whatever we want to blow up.
And it gets 2 poison?
Yes.
Okay. So it only needs 5 more damage, and the other 2 need 1 damage each.
Okay. So I'm going to play...
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Fury of Blows on one of the side things to deal 1 damage for free.
Okay. So you're going to deal 1 damage.
So that one's now dead if we kill that. So if we deal 5 to this one dies.
I was actually... Okay, I guess...
Are you planning on doing a damage to the entire row?
Only through corpse explosion, but
Yeah.
I was wondering whether I could do something different, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to deal 4 damage because it has poison
That's
to
good.
that thing.
So now these each need 1 point of damage, and the entire row is dead.
Well, the only thing that I can do is 1 damage and a weaken for free.
Okay, let's hold on to that.
Yeah.
In case other
Yeah.
people can deal the damage.
No, you need 1 damage, right? I have a lightning orb.
Okay, so one of them's handled. We need 1 more 1 point damage.
Yeah, let's do 1 point of damage.
But that's a weaken. Let's wait and see if somebody else can
Yeah.
do 1 point so we can use that somewhere
Yes.
else better. With something that's going to live.
Yes.
I don't know
I
if Peter
understand.
has a single 1 damage that he's planning to use.
Well, I'm going to add a strength so that it gets to be more than 1.
That's fine.
The other possibility is I could use a ninja scroll. I could, if I get a strength later, it would do more damage, or I can deal 2 1-point attacks.
Let's do the 1 point. That's a reusable, right? Once per combat?
Once per combat.
Okay, we'll do that. So that drops him and him. That row's now gone.
Okay, it will blow up.
Yep. So
Okay,
now
great.
we can do yours.
So yeah, 1 point of damage does not apply poison, but does apply weaken.
Okay. Are you willing? Do you have any armor?
I have 0 armor.
Can you give yourself 1 armor before doing that?
Yes, 0 point, 1 armor.
Okay. Now you hit the spiker, you weaken him,
Mm-hmm.
and you take 1 damage as a result of hitting him.
Okay, that gets negated. Great.
And he takes 1.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to spend an energy on Inflame, which gives me a strength. I'm down to 2 energy. I think I'm going to go big. I'm going to play Offering, which is going to cost me a hit point, but I gain 2 energy
Mhm.
and draw 3 cards.
Nice. Seems
Now
like
seems like the time to use it. And I have some strikes. So if I lose 1 more hit point, I can get 1 more strength.
I don't think that card's active because we have a 6.
No, this card is not active.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have another card here, Rupture,
Oh.
where I can gain a strength per hit point. And I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
To pop my strength up to 2 and my hit points down to 4.
Okay.
Okay, this card I can't do anything with.
So now, how much damage are you potentially dealing?
And I have 4 points left.
No, that card that gave you the strength, I thought, also cost an energy. You didn't take that away. No, it did not.
No, it did not.
Okay.
So there are two of them. One cost 1, one cost 0.
Okay, I missed
so I've
that.
lost a total of 1 energy.
And gain 2.
And
Okay.
gain 2.
Okay. So how much
However,
damage?
now that I have 2 strikes, I can do 1 strike for 5, 1 for 4, 1 for 4, and 1 for 3.
Why 4 and 4? Those are only ones.
Yes, these are ones.
Oh,
2,
yeah.
3, 4.
Okay, do the 2 4s and kill this thing. That has significantly reduced your damage.
Actually, I don't need 2 4s. I can do a 4 and a 3.
Yes, if that's a possibility.
So that's the 4, and that's the 3.
Okay.
So it turns out this is the first round of combat, so I actually had an extra energy that I had forgotten about.
Okay, now I have 2 more strikes. 1 for 4, and 1 for 5.
Okay, so you can deal 9 total damage. Okay.
So I could hit the spiker, but he's going to hit me back.
That would be... Do you have any armor? Okay.
Nope, I got no armor. So if anybody could give me 2 armor, I could take the spiker out.
Okay,
I can give you 2 armor.
Okay, go ahead. So she gives you 2 armor and
Okay.
you kill the spiker.
And boom, spiker's gone, but I get a daze.
I use it to defend.
Thank you. That helped a lot, Nicole.
That is all. That's it for me, though.
So it turns out I had 4 energy, not 3, because this is the first round of
Oh, yeah.
combat, which means I can do 1 additional thing.
What?
It's not great because X is equal to 1.
So 2 weakness, 2 poison.
2 weakness, 2 poison. It may be worth doing, even though X is pretty low.
Yeah.
It's either that or I can do a basic strike. Or
Well, it's not an exhaust, right?
it is an exhaust. That's
Oh,
that's
ouch,
why I'm
okay.
wondering. Like, should I retain it or should I?
No,
just
I think we
wait?
use it. What's evasive strike?
Not evasive strike, a basic strike.
Oh, basic
A
strike.
basic strike is just 1 damage.
Yeah, let's do the other thing.
Okay, it's kind of sucks using it for
But
min
you're never
power.
going to get back through your deck.
Yeah.
This fight will go too quick. So you're doing 2 damage and 2 poison.
No, I'm just doing 2 poison and 2 weaken.
Oh, 2 poison and 2 weaken. We'll do that on Nicole's.
Okay.
Okay, so now Peter is only taking 2 damage.
Mhm.
Dan's taking none. I'm taking 3 and a daze, and he's getting a strengthen. So mine's going to need to die soon. And then Nicole's taking none. So, Peter, I'm giving you 2 armor.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to use my miracle and my 1 last energy to give myself 4. So, no damage.
I'm using my runic pyramid to retain survivor and choke for next turn.
You don't need armor.
At all? Well, yes,
No.
I do, because something can do splash damage to everyone.
We're going to kill that next round.
Okay, and
pretty much have
we
to.
know that we can.
We pretty much have to. Otherwise, people are going to start
Well-
dying.
And
It's still useful to retain choke, but I guess
Well, if you're retaining cards, then might as well retain it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Nicole.
all right. Then at the end of our turn, I deal 1 damage.
What are you going to be up to? You're going to be dealing pretty hard.
Chances are good I'll be
Oh,
able
wait,
to take
he's
that
doing
guy out next
nothing
turn.
next round. Okay, so let's hit Nicole's. Make it easier. Okay,
All right.
that's it.
so. End of turn effects.
Whew. Okay. First up, 2 damage to this thing. It does nothing. Next up, 3 damage to me. I take it. I also get a daze at the top of my deck, so I'll draw 1 less card. And he also needs to die because he's getting stronger. This deals 2 damage to Peter.
Thank you for the block.
Does nothing next round. So we don't have to worry about him next round. This takes 2 damage. It explodes, killing the other guys, who each take 6.
Didn't the block get expended from the spiker?
Huh?
Like, because you said you needed block in order to attack the spiker.
Yeah,
I gave you 2 block.
Yeah, you give
You
me
got
You
it.
gave me 2.
and that's
I
why
used
I
that.
had to give him 2
Tony
more.
gave me
Oh,
2 more, which
okay.
I used here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, my bad.
No problem. And I think that's it. So now roll the die, and
Well,
we'll
draw first.
Yeah, well, we do
1, 2,
Another 6.
So you're probably getting another daze, Dan.
6. Yes, I am getting another daze. But it is not all bad because, actually, yes, it is all bad. Oh no, it's not.
Okay, So on Nicole's side, we are looking at she's looking at taking 3 damage, and everyone else will take 1. I'm looking at taking 4 damage. Oh shit. And Peter has nothing.
Well, I'm just getting the 1 from Nicole's, as is Dan.
So I am going to start right away by playing my Tools of the Trade Plus power for free. Starting next turn, at the beginning of the turn, draw 1 card, then discard 1 card.
Sounds good.
So I have my bash, which can make somebody vulnerable. So if anybody has a big hit, let me know.
I have a big hit.
Okay, how big of a hit?
Let me calculate. 7, which would double to 14 on that, because I can use 2 energy for choke.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. So I will hit him for 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that'll take him down to 19. And then how much, Dan?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, and then, yeah, just 14.
Just 14. He's down to 5, but is technically down. And does that put in our poison?
It does not,
Okay.
because I don't have that power
He's
in play.
technically down to 3. If we can deal 3 damage to him, he dies.
I sadly don't get to play my
All
my
right.
ships. I have
I
no
can-
other
Well, hold on.
offensive ability.
If I can kill an enemy, I gain 2 strength, which might be really useful.
That seems good.
What is he at now?
He, with your strength, that would kill him.
Okay, why don't I kill him so I can gain 2 more strength?
Seems good to me.
Okay.
How do you kill him?
I do 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5 damage.
And he had 5 hit points.
Okay,
He had 5
great.
hit points, which works out well.
So now my thing needs to die if at all possible.
I can do 7, 8.
Okay,
So 8 to your thing,
that leaves him at 14. Nicole, seems like you're set for
and
something.
I'm spent.
All right, I have Echo Form, so the first attack or skill I play is played twice. I play Claw, that puts it to 1, so I deal 1 damage to him, and then it's played again, at which point I deal 2 damage to him, so a total of 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Steam Barrier, which is going to give me 2 block. Probably not going to need it, but just, because...
It's free.
Yeah, it's free. And then I am going to play... all for 1. Put all 0 cost cards from your discard pile into your hand, so it deals 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I take my Claw and my Steam Barrier back. And then I play a Claw for 3 damage.
You said you can deal 7?
I already did my 7.
Okay.
And then I play Steam Barrier to gain another 2 block. And then I play Cool Headed for another 1, which channels a Frost. And then I play Blizzard, which deals 2 damage for each Frost orb I have.
So 2 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's all I got.
Okay, I just kill my guy, because I think that's the better part of Valor. So I'm going to deal 3 damage. I'm not in Wrath, so I don't enter Calm. And that's my first energy. And then my next energy, I play Cut Through the Fate. It deals 1, which is just enough to kill him. And then I do my Scry thing. So this fight was not bad.
Well, we still have Peter summoned. What does it do to him?
It's doing nothing.
Okay.
It's
round.
doing nothing this round. Next round, it'll do 10 and kill us all.
It'll
But-
do 10 to everyone?
Yes.
And then
I don't think it's going to get there.
I'm down to
Neither
1
do I.
energy.
So I don't have anything else I can play.
I'm going to put in my Battle Hymn, which will just deal 2 damage.
And I don't need to give myself or anyone else block, I guess. So I'll
Nicole's
just...
drawing her thing, I think.
I also deal a
Throw
damage
away
to
my
him at
cards.
the end of the turn.
Okay.
And then I'm also using my once per combat. Like, we're a little bit light on money, and I don't think I really need that many more relics, so I'm going to draw a potion, Explosive Potion. Somebody else would have to buy it. I'm happy to,
That is a good potion. We share money, so I don't care.
Okay.
Okay. That is a good potion.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Now we draw.
So I can just kill him with my 0-point card.
Okay, done.
All right.
Okay, then.
Nice and simple. I like nice and simple. Okay.
We survived.
Simpler is best.
That went actually pretty good.
All right.
Yes.
I don't think we took any damage.
So end of combat, I heal 1, 2, 3 hit points,
Nice.
and I gain a potion.
Nice.
You gain a weakness potion.
Yeah, I actually took a lot of damage, but it was all self-inflicted.
Yes. And you heal some.
Yes, and I healed it back up.
Okay. Nicole, you get $1. You get a potion, which you can
means, yeah, I can give it to somebody else. Liquid Memories. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 energy this turn. Who wants it?
Me, I have Wish.
No, that's an exhaust card. You can't use Wish.
But I can discard it. It's not a retain. So I discard it in my discard pile, and then I use that.
Exhaust is a separate pile.
No,
yeah, but you can only use it once.
Yeah. Well, that card is only used once.
Yeah. I mean, if you're really strongly emotionally attached to it, there you go.
That's strength. That's free strength, 15 armor, or wait, no, I didn't upgrade it. It's free strength, 10 armor, or 4 miracles.
Okay, that's
That
really
seems
good.
like a pretty strong card.
Yeah, and it would normally cost 3, and I can play it for free if it's in my discard. Okay, so and then you get to choose a reward card.
Yeah, probably not, but yes, I will look at them.
I get to take off my mic. I get 1 gold, yay, and choose a reward card. Peter, you get another potion. So you get a cunning potion. 1/1/1. Treat each one as a 0-cost attack. That's perfect for you.
Oh yeah, with strength.
Peter, you get another potion.
You mean Dan?
No.
Oh, Peter gets a second one?
Oh wait.
I can only have 3.
So then it'll
Yeah,
go to
sorry, I
Dan.
forgot. You get a reward card.
Okay,
That
that makes more sense.
Forgot to discard mine before telling you. And Dan, you get 2 gold and a reward card.
All right.
And we hit the shop. And in our shop, we get 3 relics. We get 1 at a cost of 7. Once per combat, draw 3 cards if you lost HP this combat. Another one for 7. Start of combat, draw 2 cards. And last one for 7. On a 2, draw a card. On a 4, trigger a 2 ability. The owner gains the effect. So not as good as our last relics. And then our potion options, draw 3 cards. The next skill you play this turn is played twice. And a fire potion of deal 4 damage.
I'm not taking any of my cards.
I will take Halt. Just free armor, can't pass it up.
So this one Whirlwind here is very interesting. It's X cost, and I can deal everything on the board 1 damage X times.
And then
Now when my strength is built up, that could be really, really useful.
And then don't forget you also get to draw 3 cards and possibly buy them.
Right. I am thinking of taking Nili's Codex for 7.
Nili's Codex. Do you have other 2s?
Yes, I do.
How much does it cost to buy a golden ticket?
For
Oh, 6.
Yep.
For 2, I
No. The golden ticket immediately swaps out for a rare card. Then you get to see that rare card and decide.
And the rare card is coming. I think it's going to cost 6.
Yeah.
But I only had
Just
3 to spend.
You only draw 1. There you go.
So I don't think I'll be able to buy it.
And then discard the golden card ticket underneath your other draw pile.
Can I use my 3 money to help him buy it?
Yes.
If he wants it, yes.
So,
Fiend
It
Fire.
would cost 6
yeah,
for him to buy.
I'll have to see what my cards
He
are.
needs-
Exhaust your
three.
hand, deal 1 damage for each other card exhausted this way and exhaust. It's very situational. If I have a moderate amount of cards left, it could be great. If I have a bunch of cards left, using it would be the end of the battle.
That's interesting. So understand it a little better. Deal 1 and attack 1 for each other card exhausted this way. So if you have drawn a card,
So if I have 3 strength, that's an attack 4 for each card drawn this way.
or each card exhausted that way. So if you have a hand of 5 cards, you have, say, strength 4, you're dealing 25 damage.
Okay.
20 because it's the other 4 cards, so it's 4 times 5.
Oh, correct. For
So
each
Dan,
other
if you want to help me buy this, I would love to have it.
I need to also see how much would Catalyst cost to double an enemy's poison.
That is 3.
That is 3. The problem is that if I spend the 3 on Catalyst, I can't help you buy that.
Unless you pass on the artifact.
Yeah, unless I pass on the artifact.
Which isn't necessarily a bad trade, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of depends.
I think those 2 cards are far stronger than the artifact, which only happens 1 out of 6 times.
Well, the artifact happens 1 out of 3 times because it has a 2 ability and a 4 ability.
Yes, but the 2 abilities only draw 1 card, which is, it's nice, but...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I will spend 3 on myself for Catalyst, and I will spend 3 on Peter.
You just took, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then Peter spends 3 on himself.
Yeah, on himself.
Okay.
So we both get them.
Thank you.
How's that?
That is awesome.
Okay. You didn't want any of your cards, Nicole.
I didn't even look at my cards because, honestly speaking, like, I have 1 gold and I have benefited from everybody's generosity. Okay. Honestly, if I was going to do something, I would remove a card from my deck.
Well, so this is the last shop. I still have 4 gold,
and we have me and Nicole, so you have 6 total.
Well, I'm wondering, should I buy a potion?
You have 2 open potion
I have
slots.
2 open potion slots, and why not, right?
I would say get both the skill potion and the fire potion.
That is what I'm thinking as well. I already have a fire potion. Can I have 2 of the same?
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
So that's 4 gold, and I am bankrupt.
Okay, and then...
Which is probably how we want to be going into the boss.
Yeah. Nope. You can't take the money with you.
Okay, so now an open question. Does anybody want the draw 3 cards potion instead of a current potion they have? Do you have a potion you just don't care about?
I'm not that excited about the weak potion.
Yeah.
As we saw, there are some times where it's really important.
No, this is really good for you. Get rid of the weak potion because the draw 3 cards you can use with that exhaust card.
Okay.
To do massive extra damage.
Oh, that's a good point.
So me and Nicole will spend our gold. And you get that.
So skills are usually defend cards, right?
Usually.
Yeah, so next skill played twice doesn't sound that good, but sometimes you really need the defense.
Yes.
Or I could give, 2 defense to somebody twice, maybe.
To other people.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm saying.
So it could go 2 to each of 2 people.
Oh, I'm allowed to change the target because a card plays twice.
Yep.
That makes sense.
And we're back. Time for a camp. So move us up to the camp. Mine's really easy. Heal 3. Done. I'm at 6.
Mine is easy as well. Heal 3. I am at 7.
What are our other options?
Upgrade a card.
I am upgrading Zap to Zap Plus.
As tempting as it is to upgrade a card, I think I'm going to heal 3 before we go to the boss.
Actually, check that exhaust card you just got. What happens if you upgrade that? Because that's set up for a massive attack that could be really useful.
And now I'm thinking Teardrop, the opening to House.
Oh, God. House was an amazing show.
Yeah, I know, but so many people hate it because he's such a dick.
He is.
Okay,
I didn't like that he didn't
Fire
evolve.
in the not upgraded state.
He evolved a little bit over the course of it.
In
it
the
was
upgraded
not
state,
fast.
Goes to 2.
It still costs 2.
But only goes...
Deal 2 damage for each other card exhausted this way.
So
and
only
exhausted.
+1. I would.
So it's a +1 for every card.
Yeah.
Which is good, but I think we're probably better off having me have full hit points going in.
Yeah.
Especially since there's only 1 defend card in my deck.
There was a chance it was a 1-1, which would have been awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, I would say a heal.
What about a kid who was in a lot of pain, and I just didn't want to watch an episode about a miserable kid.
It was in the olden days of episodic TV for the most part, so...
Basically, all of the character development happened in the final season when they knew it was over.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like Hugh Laurie is an amazing actor.
Yeah. You heard the story about him on House, right?
No.
Yeah, he's a British actor, right? He
I
has
know
a
him
British
from Jeeves
accent.
and Worcester.
Yeah, so he has a British accent. He sent in a tape, and I don't remember what exactly it was. Go ahead.
The producer or director was basically he saw Hugh Laurie, knew who Hugh Laurie was, as oh, this show, the British accent isn't going to work for this show. But, we watch every submission from a prominent actor through it on, and he was doing a perfect American accent. And the thing was, he was shocked. The other guy that was reviewing was just That's like the perfect voice. Who is this guy? Didn't know who Hugh Laurie was.
He also made some disparaging remark about accents, I thought.
Yeah, and then, but like the director said he didn't say anything. And then Hugh Laurie comes on set for like the first day, and when he wasn't acting, he spoke in his British accent. And the other guy's like, what the fuck? He's like, what's that accent? That's how I speak. Wait, what? So kind of amusing.
So when I was in high school, I was in Shakespeare troupe, and we actually had a guy who was like a transfer student from Britain. So he came from England and he had a British accent. And of course, you have this problem that a lot of the people who come into Shakespeare troupe try to affect a British accent because, they think that that's what they're supposed to be doing. And she apparently for the first few weeks he was in the thing, kept throwing chalk at him and basically going, "Stop the accent, what is wrong with you?" But it wasn't clear to him that she was telling him to drop a fake accent. It sounded like she just was really pissed about the fact he was speaking in a British accent at all. Eventually they cleared it up, but it was a riot.
Well, we should probably get this started.
Finished.
Yes, both actually, whether it's good or bad. So we have the Time Eater. He has 240 hit points.
Wow, easier than the Stone Head.
No ads.
This means something else really bad.
War.
It looks like he's doing a lot more to us as time goes by.
And also, how many phases? 240 hit points, and then
then
they
okay.
replenish.
So Time Warp. Each player can can't play more cards this turn than the number in the clock. Includes playing any of these.
Okay.
Because he will be giving us some of those. Those count as playing a card.
Excludes shivs.
Excludes shivs. Doesn't help you much this run, but...
Well, it means that I actually have one card that gives me 4 shivs, which means I can play them.
Haste. The first time the Time Eater reaches 0 HP, it immediately heals 30 HP per player, gains strength, remove all weakness and vulnerability tokens. So we do 240, then it heals up to 120, then we have to kill it.
But it doesn't lose poison.
Correct. And how it alternates is first round, it's going to deal, or we can each only play 5 cards. That includes cards to buff yourself and everything. And then it deals 2 damage to each of us twice. So 4 damage total. And then once it's strengthened, it'll be 3 each time. Second round, we can each only play 4 cards. And it will give...
Pick up 3 dazes?
And it'll give... not dazes, 3 poisons.
Oh.
Which is just cards that cycle in your deck you have to spend to return. And then third round, we can each only play 3 cards. And it deals 6 damage to everybody and strengthens himself for the next cycle of 3 turns. I think he's achievable, but we shall see.
Yeah, we need to kill him quickly.
Lots of poison would be very good.
I hope I get my poison card soon.
Yes. And ideally, no, just kill him. I was going to say waiting before strengthening him, but just kill him. It immediately heals. Yeah. So it's still going to attack on the turn that you kill it. The first time.
Sucky.
Yes.
But it has the same attacks in phase 2?
Yep. So Peter, roll a die, and we each draw our cards.
Let's roll and see what our starting roll is.
1.
1. I draw
On a 1,
2
I can
extra
trigger
cards.
a die relic ability. Its owner gains the effect. So who wants to have one of their relics turned on?
I could get an extra energy, but I'm not sure it's worth it yet. Let me see my cards.
I could weaken. That would be one option we could do.
That would be really good for this
Dan
first
could
round.
vulnerable.
Yeah, I could.
Weaken would be best for this round.
Vulnerable, you mean? Oh, yeah.
Weaken would be best.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's weaken it.
Well, the weaken only applies to the first of the 2 attacks, right?
Oh, you're right. But still, that's 1 less damage to all of it. Well, that would apply anytime. Yeah, that's a good point.
So maybe it's not that useful.
So...
A vulnerable might be good, although we could maybe look at our cards first and see if we have any big strikes we could do.
And you'd have to do the big strike on the very first attack.
Yes.
Which is going to be hard. I could get an extra energy, but it would not help me this turn.
Drawing two extra cards could help me because I drew bullet time. I can't draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in my hand to 0, so I can play my entire hand up to the limit of 5.
That actually sounds good. Yeah, let's give Dan 2 extra cards.
Well, that doesn't help because I can only play 5 cards, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right now.
No, that's fair point. Then don't. Yes, forgot about that. Little details. I could draw 1 card, which would allow me to play all my cards. But honestly, not that worth it. This round.
I've got a pocket watch which lets me draw 3 more cards. That might be useful if I end up drawing my power for giving me strength every round.
Or how are those cards as far as possibly being able to exhaust them all?
Well, I've got my Fiend Fire right now.
That's exhaust?
I could exhaust the entire deck.
Wait, hold on, let me see that card. No, it's exhaust your hand.
Oh, hand.
But here's the important thing, actually. This could be really good. So the 4 cards you have right now, other than this, do you care a whole lot about, other than the gain of strength?
The bash here will create vulnerable.
Okay.
And that one I care about.
But I feel like it's going to take a long time. We might just do your big attack right now. Though you don't have your strength tokens yet either.
I don't have any strength tokens yet. So what I'm thinking is if I use if I use the mirror to trigger the pocket watch, that lets me draw 3 cards.
Which might give you your strength.
What I'm hoping to do is get the strength power that gives me a strength every turn.
Yeah.
It might not happen. It might be further down. But if it does happen, this is the right time for it.
That seems good. Yeah,
all right, I'll go ahead and do that then.
Okay. Anybody else get anything from the 1? You did.
I get the next attack I play this turn is played twice, but that's not actually that great given my thing.
I'm going to start with Diva. Get my 2 miracles going around.
So because we drew a 1, I already draw 2 cards, by the way.
Oh,
which
sure.
is actually kind of bad.
Well,
they're basic strikes.
Well, then that's good.
Yeah, then that's good. So I'm debate. I do need some defense this turn, don't I? I need 4.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard.
Unless we can put 2 weakness on him.
No. Well, I can put weakness on him. Yes.
Oh, that'll be nice. I'm going to do this as 1 energy to scry and deal 1 damage.
I am going to use Overclock, draw 3 cards, and put a Daze in your discard pile. Well, okay. Alright, I spend 3 energy, and I play Echo Form. The first attacker skill you play is played twice.
Okay, so I'm going to put on Rupture, which will cost me a hit point but gains me a strength.
That seems good.
I'm going to play Inflame, which costs me an energy but gains me a strength.
And that stays in play.
You're right, that's power, so it stays in place, so it just can't come back.
Yep.
And I'm going to play Bash, which does 6 points and makes him vulnerable.
Okay.
So if anybody has a big attack, now's the time.
All of my attacks do poison this round.
I'm going to use my Miracle to play Eruption. That will deal just... Oh, wait, no. Let's wait. So, can somebody else deal more than 2 damage?
I can't deal damage. All my damage is going to come from poison.
Are you dealing any damage?
I'm just dealing 1 damage.
Okay, Peter, you played your Bash last. So the vulnerable will be on him at the start of next turn.
Sure.
I'm going to deal damage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have big damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
But that's why I want the Bash to
I
carry
get
the
it.
next
Oh,
turn.
sorry, my bad.
Okay, I'm going to play Wrath, which will deal 2 damage, put me into Wrath, or Eruption, puts me into Wrath. That costs my Miracle. Then I'm going to play Consecrate, which will deal 2 damage as a result of me being in Wrath. And then I'm going to play Halt, which will give me 2 armor because I'm in Wrath. So the Wrath cost me 1, but yeah, net neutral. Or net positive 1.
All right, I play Claw. So because we had a 1, it's the Necronomicon, so the next attack I play this turn is played twice, so it deals 1 damage, and then I play it the second time and it deals 2 more damage.
Okay.
So I think that counts as a total of 4 cards at this point.
Because
it's played twice.
That's played twice, and then this, and then...
And then I also had Overclock.
Okay.
And then, unfortunately, I think I need some defense.
Yeah, I have no defense.
So I'm going to play Defend and on myself, because, unfortunately... Yeah.
So can I get a cube?
Okay.
So remember that this Molten Egg lets me upgrade attack cards?
No, it's when you add an attack to your deck.
Right. When I added this to my deck, I could have upgraded it right away.
You're correct.
But I need a cube to put on here.
And also possibly that exhaust card that you've got. Or is that
Which
it?
exhaust?
This is the exhaust card.
Okay, don't worry about it. You're never going to use up the egg. It's just if you had used it 3 times, it's gone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah, so you're fine. Okay, Dan, 5 cards.
Yes. So I'm going to start with Bullet Time, which costs 3 energy, and I have no idea at all what that picture could be inspired by.
No.
So
that's first card.
This is the first card. The second card. All other cards are 0 cost.
Yep.
This is Envenom Plus, my good friend.
So that's 2.
That is 2.
Put up by your shivs. You're fine there.
Okay. My third card is Crippling Cloud, which is going to poison him twice and weaken him.
Nice. So 2 poisons. And first weaken. Very nice.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do this, this is, I guess X is 0, so this only happens once. This seems pretty bad, but it is a second weaken. I'm thinking it would be better to spend on defense for myself instead.
Oh, second, that's number 4. You can still do...
Second weekend will save 1 hit point for all of us.
Yeah. And then all you need is 2 armor.
But I can't
that's an
do
exhaust,
2 armor.
right?
Yeah, 1, this is an exhaust. 2, I only have 1 more card, and I can only give myself 1 armor then, which means I will take damage. But that would save everybody a point of damage.
But you might be able to do a really big hit later to pack... Well, no. I think that would be good for right now.
It's an exhaust, so we will never see it again, and it's only 1 weaken and a single poison.
And but are you really ever going to spend that with a shit ton of energy?
Maybe.
I don't know. It depends. I mean, given the rest of my deck, I will probably have something else to use it on. Like, maybe. It's hard to say.
Actually...
I could retain it. But...
Retain it for next round and spend all of your energy on it next round. He won't be attacking next round, so you won't need to have defense.
Okay. So then that
and that'll give a shit ton of poison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that gives me... And it will also keep him perma-weakened, effectively.
Until he switches over.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. So then I need to give myself... So how much damage is coming in? 3?
3 right now, yes.
Okay, well, the best I can do with my remaining 2 cards is give myself 2 defense.
Okay.
So I guess that is all I am doing. I am not playing Catalyst, which doubles enemy poison. I'm going to wait until my deck cycles again, which I think it will, because this is a long fight.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody has done their turns?
Yep.
All right, then I deal an additional damage.
Yes, I am
1
retaining.
additional?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and that's it, I think. Okay. Oh,
So he takes 2 damage from the poison.
Okay. And now his vulnerable is set up for next turn, and he hits all this for 3 total. I take 1.
I take 1.
I take all 3.
And I take 1 from my wrath. So I'm down to 4 hit points. Okay. Roll the die, and let's draw.
Die roll is 1. So once again, I can use Dolly's Mirror to trigger anything. So if anybody has an ability they'd like me to trigger, let me know.
7, 8.
I am going to use my blue candle to exhaust an injury and my dual cast. And then we have a 1.
So we can only play 4 cards, right?
Correct.
So he is not going to deal any damage to us, but if we did drop a weaken on him, it would prevent the next thing from going off as hard. So that would be one option, is we could weaken him. Because we've got the
Well, Dan's
Dolly's
going to
thing.
pile a whole bunch of weekends.
Okay, so we have the Dolly's thing, so we need to figure out what we want to use that on, relic-wise.
The anybody can play.
Yeah.
I actually think I have something better than spending all of the energy on melees.
Excuse me. I'm going to spend 1 for spot weakness, a strength to any player if the die is on a 1, 2, or 3, and it's on a 1.
Nice. Good times.
So we all get a strength?
No.
Just one person
Oh, okay.
to any player.
We
so
still
I'm
need to
choosing
do the one
to do
die
it to
roll.
me.
We still need to do the one die roll. What artifact is somebody activating?
And does it activate in addition to whatever normally activates?
Yes.
I don't need anything. The only thing that I would do is place a weaken on something.
The 3 or 4 ability to give me an extra energy might be nice. 4 would just straight up deal 4 damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give Dan the extra energy.
Okay.
Because he's going to put a lot of poison.
I'm not going to put all of it into melee.
That's fine. But
An extra one, it means +1 poison, +1 weaken.
Exactly.
Okay, an extra energy for Dan.
Okay.
So that's 1 card. I can play 3 more.
Alright, I'm going to play Cool-Headed. So that costs me 1 energy, and then because of my Echo Form, the first attack or skill you play is played twice. So I channel 2 Frost.
Very nice. I'm going to play Battle Hymn quick. And since I'm in Wraith, I'm going to immediately deal the 4 damage to him. Wrath. Which is technically... No, that is not... it does... No, this has to be combat damage, so it doesn't trigger that.
Yeah.
So does anybody have a big hit? Oh, Dan.
No.
Sort of, yes, actually.
Mine is a 3.
Mine is a 3.
Mine is a 4.
Mine is a more.
Okay. So let's look.
I have something else I might be able to do. I can play Warcry, which lets me draw 2 cards and then put 1 on top of my pile.
And that's exhausted?
And that exhausted. That is my second card to play. Ooh. And one of the ones I picked is Carnage, which does 6 damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
And 7, 8, 9 damage.
How much are you doing?
And remember, he's vulnerable, so it
Yes.
doubles to 18.
Yeah, how much are you
Yes.
I probably can't beat that because I have to deal other attacks in order to set up for my
doing?
big
Okay,
hit.
so do yours.
1, 2. This will be card number 3. So Carnage will do 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, which gets doubled to 18.
Okay.
Nice.
So 18, so he's currently at 19, so that takes him down to 201.
I have no energy but 1 card left to play, but I don't have any cards I can play.
So
Okay.
his vulnerable's gone, right?
Correct.
Alright, then because of the Necronomicon, the next attack I play this turn is also played twice, so I claw for 3 and then I claw for 4.
Okay, so that's 7 total.
Yep, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is going to be a little weird, but there is a method to my madness.
Understandable. Go
First,
first.
I'm just going to put this in play because that will help me go through my deck more quickly. So that's the first one. Then I am going to play Riddle with Holes for 2 energy and give myself 4 shivs.
Okay.
That's my second card. Then I am going to throw all 4 shivs, which is going to deal 4 damage and add 4 poison
Very
because
nice.
they're different attacks.
Okay.
For my third card, I am going to play Malaise, and I will spend 0. That is going to add 1 weaken and 1 poison.
Oh, you're not doing a big one for multiple poisons?
Correct.
Okay. And multiple weakens?
Correct.
Okay, 1 weaken, 1 poison.
And then, for my last card, I will play Choke, which costs 2. This is why I needed the energy. 3 damage plus 1 for each weaken and poison.
Okay, I think
I
we have
think
a...
that's
I
which
think we
one's
have
better.
I think we have an order of operations problem. I think when you play an X card, it plays all your remaining energy.
I specifically asked you that in a previous game, and you said that I could choose the value of X. In the video game, X uses all your energy.
Yeah, I can't remember. Nicole can look it up quick. So let's make sure. Better safe than sorry.
You can spend any amount of energy when
Cool.
playing an X cost card.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's better to do 0 and then play this afterwards than to do the reverse. Well, I mean, it ends up being than to spend the extra 2 on here. So if I do,
I disagree for one reason.
well, let's see.
Because, oh wait,
I get the poison. Well,
you get one of the 2 poisons and deal more damage.
well, let's see. Why don't we math it out? So if I do this first, then so
No, I think you're right.
well, let's just make sure.
No, because it's basically we'd have to play 8 more rounds in order for the other direction to make sense. Because it's only 1 poison difference. So I think you're right.
Yeah, I think this does overall. I think it's 1 less poison, but it does. Or I guess 2. It's 2 fewer poison, but this does
11.
This just does more damage.
11 and then a poison. Okay, cool.
I think that's better.
Yes, that's what I'm agreeing with.
So these poison cards he's about to give us, they go on top of our deck or get shuffled in?
They go into discard first.
So again, discard. Okay.
Because otherwise we're really fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've only played 1 card. I can still play 3. If I switch, okay.
Oh, hang on. So malaise is a skill. I had that potion that is played twice.
Oh,
Can I use that, or does
Yeah.
it count
If
twice
you-
against the 4
It
cards?
counts twice against.
Okay, then
That's
I-
at least the way I'm playing
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So.
It
Okay,
does
in that
count
case,
twice.
I can't do that then.
It would
Never mind.
count twice.
Yeah, I can't afford that then
Because in the video game it counts twice.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, if it comes back,
Yeah, it's not an exhaust. It will come back.
yes. Okay, so I can play 3 more cards. Trying to figure out how I want to do this.
Yeah, when a card is played multiple times, each copy is treated as a separate card.
Yep, that's what I thought. But it was good to check.
Yep.
And thank you for the extra energy. It helped.
You're welcome.
And I've eaten through my deck, so
I'm only going to play 2 more cards.
all the sooner to double it.
Yeah, this artifact
No,
has
play
come in really useful already.
Okay, I'm going to start by playing this, which only does 2 damage because I haven't switched stances this round. Then I'm going to play Empty Fist, which does 3 damage, but then drops me to neutral. And then for my last card and last energy, I'm going to play Vigilance, which technically gives me 3 armor and intercom. It just stops me from taking damage from being in Wrath.
Okay.
Okay. And then that is discarded. Okay, so next round. So roll the die and draw cards.
Shouldn't.
Oh, wait, no, first him. First, he takes 8 damage. Down to 166. And then he gives each of us 3 of these.
And where do these go?
Discard. Put on your discard pile.
And play for energy to exhaust.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Oh, and you take damage if they're in your hand. Ouch.
No. That's only if it was a fire card.
Oh,
It's not the fire version.
Okay, it's the poison version.
Yep.
Play for energy to exhaust. Okay.
Now roll.
Yep. 1 again.
Good.
Wow.
I would not mind having the 3 ability to give me 3 block again.
No, we can only play 3 cards this round. And we're taking 6 damage each.
Help.
Or sorry, 5 damage each.
Help.
You can survive that.
I will die without block. I can give myself 3, and the captain's wheel would give me the other 3. I can also give 2 to somebody else.
So
Or
we can
myself.
only play 3 cards. Okay.
I'm basically dealing 0 damage this turn.
Okay, I'm going to start by playing Demon Form, which will give me a strength at the beginning of every turn. Not this one, though, but next turn.
Okay.
And that will cost me 2 of my 4 energy. This will give me back 2 energy. And now I can use 3 energy, play Whirlwind, deal all enemies 1 damage X times. So I have
So which
4 damage 3 times.
Oh, so
So 12 points to the boss.
nice. And no vulnerable, alas.
It was
Alas.
different times, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't have done that well.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
All right. I'm going to play 2 for buffer. And then I'm going to play
So which ability did you trigger with the 1, Peter?
leap. 2 more.
I didn't. I asked who wanted an ability triggered.
I will take the 3 block if nobody else has.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Go for it.
Donk. Great.
So now you're only taking 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Can only play 3 cards.
Do you need help with block, Peter?
I do need help with block.
How bad?
Well, I'm at 6 hit points. He's going to do 5 damage. So if nobody helps, I will be at 1 hit point. And the next round will probably kill me unless I get more block next round.
Yeah.
So if I corpse explosion him, when he dies the first time, does he take 6 damage from his
No.
second form?
No, because he's not there.
That would be nice, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so I cannot do everything I want, sadly.
That is the curse of this bastard.
Okay, that works. I have already lost hit points this round, so I'm going to give myself 3 armor. Peter, I'm going to give you 2, or 4 armor for 2.
Thank you so much.
So you no longer need help?
I will now be losing 2 hit points. I would not say
No,
no to
1 hit
additional.
point.
Oh, you're right. 1 hit point.
Okay.
I would not say no to an additional block.
Well, I would rather hurt him,
Yes.
if that's okay.
I'm going to give myself 2 more armor. So I'm now not taking damage.
I am not taking damage.
And
I will
I'm
play
going to deal him,
leg sweep, so number 2, so I won't take damage.
and you weaken him. Okay? And I'm going to deal him 3 damage. Okay?
Is that it?
Well, no.
Dan's still going.
So I am going to.
We've got so few cards that it's like it's hard
I know.
to tell because everybody's like
Yeah.
getting screwed.
I'm going to poison him for free.
Okay?
That's my second card.
I like that.
And my third card is 2 damage and a poison plus 2 damage because he is poisoned. So it's 4 damage. 4 damage and a poison.
He is up to 10.
Sadly, bye-bye bullet time.
Okay. So that's not bad.
Would have been nice on the next
Anybody have anything left to do? Okay.
I zap him for 1,
You zap him for 1.
and I gain 2 block because of my frost orbs.
Very nice. He takes 10 damage from poison. He loses 1 weakness and deals 5 damage to each of us
I take no damage.
and gains a shrink.
If I take 1, I'm down to 5.
I take no damage.
I take no damage.
And now he's at the top, and we can play 5 cards again, right?
Correct. But he is now dealing 3 damage twice.
Oh,
Believe it or not, a 1
sucky.
again. So let me know what you need.
Let's see. So, let's see. Hang on. Draw 1 card and then discard 1 card. I am taking... I may be able to spend energy and exhaust. I am.
And we need to roll.
I just
He
rolled.
did.
It was a
He rolled
one.
one.
It was a
Again?
one.
Yes.
Again.
Wow.
Well, I would again not object to taking block.
I'm going to, well, 3 energy. And we get to play 5 cards.
Actually.
Yes.
Actually, if you could activate the 5 ability and make him vulnerable, I could really hurt him.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, and you can do that on your very first whack.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I'm just going to do some setup stuff with. No, I only have 3 energy.
No, we're taking 6 damage each.
We're
Or sorry, 4 damage each.
taking 4 damage each.
He's got a weaken
Okay.
on him, so that will
That's
combat
dropping
the
it.
first strength, but not the second strength.
Oh, sorry, 5 damage each. Good
Oh
catch.
crap.
So I have
So
5
did
hit points.
anybody?
Okay.
So did anybody take the mirror?
No, Peter has a mirror, but it's on a 1, we pick something.
Yeah, and
Yes,
I can
and
weaken.
Dan
I'm
took
pers-
the make him vulnerable.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I can hit him really hard. I have 6
Okay.
hit points, and I will have 2 blocks, so I will be taking 3.
Okay.
2 if he's weakened. Okay. So first, I'm going to double his poison.
No, you'll be taking 5 with him weakened.
Oh, he's taking 5 with him weakened. Okay.
Yes, because he has a strength token.
Okay, crap. Okay, then I need to rethink. I may need to do something different. That would make me take 3
So I have 5
for
hit
1
points.
energy.
He's doing 5. I will need some block this turn.
Yep.
Okay. I can't afford the vulnerable then. I would need the energy then.
I think our only hope is to wallop him and somehow miraculously knock him out, reset him, and then knock him out before he does it.
Okay, if you want me to hit him really hard at the cost of all block, I can do that.
Yeah, I think we do that.
Okay. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage.
You're going to be taking 5, unless
Uh,
we get you armor.
Actually, no, I will die because this is going to cost me to take a 6
No,
point
that
damage.
does not take any damage. It's
Poison
the green
is
one.
the
right.
top. It's
Okay,
green.
that is the green. I keep forgetting that. Okay.
I think it's a silly decision.
We're all
Yeah,
using
they
the
should have
top
done
half of
separate
that.
cards.
Okay, so first I am going to double his poison.
Okay. That is good. That is really good.
We might just make the achievement yet.
And then I am going to...
And that's an exhaust, right?
Yes, that is an exhaust. It uses 1 energy. And then with my remaining 2 energy, I'm going to play Choke, which is going to deal 3 damage plus 1 for each weakness and poison on the target.
So plus 21. So...
Why? Yeah, plus 21. So,
So
it's 3 plus
24.
20, 24, doubled to 48.
Oh, yeah!
That's good.
Oh, shit, now I need to do
Is
math.
that good enough?
It's not enough to kill him, but that's pretty fucking good.
That's the best I can do.
So I need to increase
Well-
this by 52. So 88 left. He is Hitler.
That is terrible.
Yes, it is.
And now I am going to get wrecked.
All right.
Don't worry, you're amongst friends.
So I have Echo Form. So the first attacker skill I play is play twice. I am playing Reprogram. I gain a strength and remove all of my orbs. That means I gain 2 strengths. Because it's played twice.
Ah, nice.
So that's 2 of my plays for this turn.
Okay. Do you have any zero cost cards?
I don't. Sadly, last turn I had my make everything cost 0, but I couldn't use it.
So my
This is going to be
second
terrible.
is going to be Steam Barrier, which is going to be a total of 2 block because I have Reprogram, which is a 0 card.
You need to add a poison
It's my
to him
third.
for my attack.
Oh, right, thank you.
Every little bit helps.
Oh, no, it does. And that's not a little bit at this
I'm
point.
trying to get the Chivo as well.
Oh, he has strength and weakness, so we are actually taking... Yeah, never mind.
Oh,
We're taking 5. I was right.
okay, good.
Okay. So you're done? Or are you still done?
So I have 2 block right now.
So you'll take 3.
Yeah, which is going to be eaten by my buffer.
Okay.
So there's no point in saving it. So
But if somebody could give me block, that would be helpful.
I can't. I can
All
give you block using a block potion, but I can't give you block out of my hand.
And we'll see what I can do
All right.
because I haven't.
I'm going to use a strike, which, because I have 2 strength, is going to deal 3 damage to him.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to spend my first card in energy to do Scrawl. Draw 5 cards and exhaust that.
Yeah, what are you going to be at after his attack, Peter? I will be at 1.
0.
You have no block at all?
I have no block at all.
That's not good.
No, it's not. That's why I've been making sure that everybody knows.
Well, I did not get any block cards. Except for Wish, which I don't really want to use here if I can avoid it.
Well, and it can't block him for him. Only.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So I only played 1 card. I can do this. No, the rest of my cards aren't great, so... Fuck. I was really hoping to get a block card.
Alright. I'm going to use my block potion on you, Peter.
Okay, so
You get 2 block
Thank you.
potion.
So that's enough for you to live.
Yes, I will live this turn. I will live to fight another turn.
I'm
2 turns from now, I can't say.
I'm going to spend second energy on Scry and second card total. That deals 1. Does this. Oh, can you give me a fresh sleeve?
Sleeve splitting.
Yep, they do that. Okay, I will discard that. Thank you. And I draw that, which is good. That's what I needed. Okay. So I played 2 cards. I have 1 energy left and a shit ton of miracles. So I'm going to spend 1 energy, 1 miracle to give myself 4 armor. That's 3 cards.
So that you could play on him if you wanted to.
Yeah, but that's my only armor card. I'd die otherwise unless I played my Wish, which I'd rather not.
Okay.
I want to save that for the next attack. Crossing fingers. Okay. I just don't feel like I'm set up to do much damage right now, which sucks. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of these. Because we're about to get 3 more. Okay, I'm done.
Alright.
All right, my turn. So I think I'm just going to play Whirlwind. By the way, notice that Whirlwind is now on its upgraded side because I drew it after I had gotten the Molten Egg.
Oh, yeah.
And I forgot to upgrade it then.
Okay.
So this gives me deal 1 damage X plus 1 times. So I will do that 3, which becomes 4 times. And I have 4 strengths, so it becomes 4 strikes of 5 for 20.
Nice.
Bam.
And that's only playing 1 card.
Very nice.
Now, I should point out I have this Cunning Potion, which will give me 3 more 1 attacks.
Let's say that for second
I want to
phase.
save it for when my strength gets up to 8.
Yeah, or second phase, regardless. Or, yeah. Okay, and you have your fairy bottle.
Yes,
Okay,
which I'm going to need soon.
I think you're done.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Enemy round. He takes 21 damage. Thank you, Dan. Down to 43.
Not enough.
And it's getting close. We've taken him about halfway down now.
Yeah, and we're winding. We're pretty good at winding. We're wound up at this point.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
we're actually
Oh,
closer to
shoot.
2/3
I forgot I
of the
get
way.
to deal 2 extra damage to him from that. I keep forgetting I have this card in play.
It's just I'll be at 1 hit point, so
I know.
I'll have
Okay.
to prioritize block.
Now he deals 2 damage to each of us, followed by 3 damage to each of us.
So the first hit gets eaten by my block, and the second hit hits my buffer.
I am down to 1 hit point.
I'm down to 3.
I'm down to 2.
Beep.
Okay. So draw up and roll the die.
Roll down with the other hand this time, see if we get something other than a 1. A 2.
Oh, whoops.
2 sucks.
I did play malaise. 2 is extra cards. 6, 7, and
Okay, I deal the. Well, yeah, I can't move, so I deal the free 2 damage to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
so he does not deal any damage this turn, correct?
Correct, but he
Good.
gives us 3 more of those shitty cards.
Okay. 9.
Wow, I got all defense cards this round.
And
So I'm going to do spot weakness and give myself another strength.
What, you rolled a 2?
Yes.
Anybody get anything from that?
I gain 2 extra cards, and I've already done that.
Okay.
And then I think it's now finally time for Fiend Fire. Exhaust your hand, deal 2 damage for each other card exhausted this way.
Wait. Play your potion to draw 3 cards.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And see whether any of them are useful in their own right.
No, I'm going to exhaust them all.
That's very good. Do you have any other
This
way
is-
of gaining card draws? You had a 2. Hold on. Well, we wouldn't have. You would have known you had that card. So, Nicole, you can reduce the die by 1.
Yes.
Then this would have been better.
But
Would
Dan
so-
already drew 2 cards.
A 1 also draws me 2 cards. It
Oh, it
doesn't
does?
matter.
Okay, good. So
Also, I think I'm going to take him down to 0. Because
Okay.
I've got 6 strength times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 36 points.
close enough. Good point. So yeah, let's not do that. Okay.
But taking it down
You
to
don't
a
need it?
1 also triggers Peter's 1 to activate something else ability.
He's not using feed.
I didn't say that. I said if Nicole drops the die to a 1, then...
It would allow him to draw 3 cards, is what I was thinking. But
Well,
but
we
it
can do
also
for
allows
anything.
him to trigger any other relic.
Yes, I could trigger somebody else's relic if Nicole wants to drop the die roll now.
well, hold on a second here. Brain working. There's another potential here. Dan, with your cards, can you deal 36 damage? Or you, Nicole and Dan together, can you deal 39 damage?
Yeah, so I could save this for phase 2.
How much damage can you deal, Dan?
I'm calculating. With 3 energy,
Yep.
7 plus 7 poison.
Okay, so 7 poison doesn't fully help here. It will help later, but it won't help here because reset. So 7, how much can you
So-
deal, Nicole?
I can deal +6 +8, so 19 damage. 19 damage, and theoretically I could deal 10 more damage on top of that but only if it was a 1.
Okay, so we could move it to a 1, so that's 20
Well, I could play 15 damage with these 2 cards.
before the rest.
Yes, without using this. And then
Okay.
I could add this card, which would do another 9.
Okay,
So I could do 24
so
damage
let's just set it to
without
a
using
1.
this.
Okay, if we set it to a 1, then we can trigger my 5 ability that makes him vulnerable.
No, well, hold on.
Or something else.
Nicole needs the 1.
Okay, Nicole needs a 1. Okay.
No. If it goes down to 1, I just get it.
Okay.
The Necronomicon is then activated, and I don't need any help.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's set it to
I
a
can
1.
I can make him vulnerable, or I can just deal 4 damage.
Let's make him vulnerable. And then who's going to hit the hardest between you two or Peter with a single card?
All of my single attacks are 1, so it won't be me.
I've got a 9.
Okay, I think it's Peter, so let's do that.
I
Okay.
could also technically do a 9, but that's fine.
So that's a 9 becomes 18.
Okay. Well, actually save it. If Nicole can do it, yours stack up. So save yours.
Why stack up?
They stack up with his exhausting. So he has an alternative path to dealing a lot of damage with the same card.
No, that doesn't.
What difference does it make?
Oh, fair.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
okay, go ahead.
I can't
Okay.
do more with
So
the
that does 9,
vulnerable.
which becomes 18.
Okay. Taking him down to 21. Dan, how much did you say you could do? 7 plus the
I can do
poison.
7 plus 7 poison, and I have 2 fire potions that deal 4 each, so I can potentially do 8 more.
Okay, so 7. And how much were you talking about, Nicole, now that it's a 1?
I can do
26, I think.
9 plus 8, 17, 27 if I use my ninja scroll.
Okay.
And I can do another 8, by the way.
Well, first start with your 17.
Okay.
I'm mapping this to the extreme point.
I use reprogram. Gain strength, remove all of my orbs. I have no orbs, so it doesn't matter, but because of Echo Form, it's played twice, so I gain 2 more strength.
Oh.
And then because the Necronomicon, the next attack you play this turn is played twice. I play Claw. This goes up to 5. Because it is at 5 and plus 4, 9. But then because of the Necronomicon, it's played again, at which point it does 10.
Okay.
And
So you did
that's it for
19.
me.
Okay, I thought it was 17. Still close
My
enough.
bad.
So when he dies, does our turn immediately end, or can
No.
we keep attacking?
We can keep going, but we're limited to 4 cards.
Okay.
I am now out of cards.
Okay.
I can also deal 2 damage at any time. So if we
Do
need that to
That'll finish this. That's perfect.
Okay, then I play my explosive potion to deal 2 damage to any row.
Okay, you did a 9 damage on your first attack. I forgot about the vulnerable.
What?
The
No.
Oh,
vulnerable
He
got
already
used on
used
Peter.
it.
It's already used. You're fine.
Yeah,
okay,
there's no
thank you.
vulnerable. It's gone.
Okay, so, and then you finish him. He's now at 120.
And 20.
So now, Peter's got his giant attack. Let's just get that out of the way.
Okay.
Unless somebody else can throw another
Exhaust your
vulnerable on.
hand.
Nope.
Deal 2 damage for each other card exhausted this way and exhaust. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks at 2, which are actually attacks at 8. So 5 times 8 is 40.
Very nice.
Now, this is sort of cheating a little bit, but this card was in my hand and I am exhausting
That
it.
counts. That's not cheating. That's
No, that's
and
part
it's-
of the
It's
Ironclad's
exhausted, so you
design.
can just put it back there.
That's part of the Ironclad's design.
Yeah.
To be able to do that kind of stuff.
Okay, Dan, go for it.
Okay. I am playing. So if I use this is a skill. If I use the skill that causes it to be played twice, can I play another card in between?
No.
No.
No. Damn it. Well, I guess that's just too bad.
Yep.
So I'm going to play this twice. So it counts as 2 cards. I'm going to get 4 shivs. From the first use of the card, I am going to immediately throw them.
Nope. Cards activate immediately when you do that, and then you can spend other stuff. Shivs cannot be thrown in between it.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
this is worthless then.
No, it happened to not be.
Okay, then
Wait for
I'm
that.
not going to use
That
my
still
skill
gives you an
potion.
extra card.
Yeah. Then I maybe shouldn't use my skill potion because I'll waste half the shivs.
Then use the skill. Save the skill.
Now is the time to use all your potions.
That only give him 1 extra shiv.
Yeah, so it's not worth it. I'm still going to do it though
Yeah.
once. So I get 4 shivs
For 2 energy.
for 2
In
energy
your first card play.
and my first card play. So I throw them immediately, which does 4 damage and 4 poison.
I think we might have them.
Yeah.
Yes, but can we get the
Okay.
other 5 poison on in time?
Okay. For my oh wait, I could play that, not throw them yet. I could wait to throw them.
Mhm.
Before I throw them, I could play this to get the extra damage because I had a shiv. So that's 2 damage and a poison.
And then you throw.
And then I throw my shivs.
and get all 4 additional poisons.
Yeah, you're not double counting the poisons, right?
No.
Yeah, he is double counting the poison.
Oh my.
You already put 4
You already
poisons
put 4
for the
poisons.
shiv.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Although they would have gotten us the achievement if we did it.
And then I will play Neutralize, which is going to be a damage and a poison and a weaken as my 3rd card. And then for my final card, I'm going to play a Basic Strike, which is a damage and a poison.
You need 2 more, man.
Very nice turn.
I'm
Yeah.
trying. I'm
Okay.
really trying.
You're doing good.
And now the problem is I have 1 hit point and I will have probably no defense next turn.
And I'm the only person left. And I have shit. I'm not kidding you.
So I can do another 21 points to him this turn or 24 points next turn
Doing what? Oh,
by using the cunning potion.
do 24 next turn.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That solves my fear.
Yeah, that way we have a chance of Dan being able to put the last 2 poisons
That's
on
exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, does Does spending potion cards count
No.
as playing cards?
No,
Okay.
not
Playing
unless
this,
they
Can you put that back for me? That's
not
one
unless
card.
they say playing a card.
That's 2 cards. Wait. Fuck it. Are we going all in to kill him next round? Yeah, we have to kill
We
him.
have to.
Yes, we have to.
Okay, I am going to spend the liquid memories, put a card from your discard pile in your hand. It costs 0 energy this turn. And I'm playing Wish to give myself a strength.
Man, if I had had a strength, I would have done so much more.
I know.
That's why your character doesn't get strength.
At all?
Basically. It's really hard.
It would be broken.
Yeah.
Well, with this card, I
Except-
can give you
yeah.
strength.
So now I deal 2 to him instead by playing this card. It's not much, but I'll take it. The rest is useless.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah.
So now we draw?
so now we
So
get
he
3.
gives us 3 more poisons.
3 more, or yeah. So they go on the discard before I draw, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks.
Thank you so much.
No,
Peter.
But hey, I got rid of all of
Yeah,
mine.
I don't think it matters to me. I just don't care.
I don't think I will get far enough. in my
You shouldn't
deck
have
for these to
drawn-
get
oh, yeah,
shuffled
you
in.
could draw.
What difference does it
Yeah.
make?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. For me, it did matter. but-
Ooh, I got choked.
Oh, look at that awesome hand.
Oh, that's
Oh,
shitty.
boy.
Oh, good news. I'm going to get my achievement. I only need 2 more poisons.
Yes, but let's hold on and let's see how it goes. Peter, roll the die.
Okay, the die is
And 6.
6.
But I forgot to do him first. So we all gain that stuff. That ticks down, but he loses 28 hit points.
You know, the poison alone might kill him. No, not quite. But
Not
close.
quite, but all we need to deal to him is 14 points of damage.
So we're keeping the 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I get
Oh.
confused.
Oh, I can deal 24 points of damage right here with this card.
Okay, just deal 20.
Why don't I let Dan play first?
Nope, you deal
Yes.
the 24.
Okay, I'll deal the 24.
No,
he's
you
down-
should let Dan play.
No.
No, Dan can play. He's down to 18. So go ahead.
Okay.
It wasn't going to kill him.
if I can deal 18 points, he dies, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to play
A poison?
a poison for 1. That's my first card.
You only have 2 more cards now.
If my final attack adds the 30th poison, do I get the achievement?
Yeah.
Even if he dies during that
No.
attack?
No. So you have
Fine.
to do like a basic attack first.
Fine. I'm doing a basic strike, 1 point
Well,
and a
that's
poison.
why I said I could have done this.
Oh
way.
crap! I
Go.
can't. Wait. Actually, yes, I can. That was a 0-point
He's
cost.
dead.
I can.
He's dead. Don't worry about killing him with your attacks.
I want the achievement.
No, you got
You
the
got the
achievement.
achievement now.
You gave him...
Okay.
He's
30.
dead now.
Yeah,
Well-
he's at 30.
Okay. I can still just kill him now with my last card.
Then do it.
Fine. Choke. He gets nuked.
Oh, yes. Choke on that poison damage.
We win.
Yay!
Phew.
Okay, let's do the wrap up, and then we'll separate out cards and stuff, and we'll shut off the video for that. But
Okay. So,
you need a pen.
no, I do not.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you use stickers.
giving
okay.
me this potion was really, really awesome.
Yes.
Which one was that?
The one that dealt 24 damage with 1
Yeah,
poison.
so it only let me do 3/1 attacks, but when you've got a whole bunch of strength tokens on you, that can be a lot bigger.
I also think it was really smart that we looked and went, you're about to do a massive attack. That could really hurt him in the next round. Can the rest of us get him to that next round before you whack the fuck out of him? And that ended up working well.
Okay. Whenever you finish a game, each player checks 1 box per boss defeated plus 1 extra box each. So we check 4 boxes.
So we will get all of our tier 3 cards.
Yeah, we get our tier 3 cards, and then we unlock the colorless cards, and then we put 1 box into Act 4. Unless you want
Oh,
to
yes, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. That's correct.
Yep.
And that means if we clear even 1 boss next game we play, we unlock Act 4 for future.
Yep.
Which is the heart of him.
Yes.
And it's actually the heart of the whale thing that's
Yes,
helping us.
at least in the
strangely.
video game.
Alright, and we technically completed the Ascension, so we can adopt the lose 1 max HP. We also hit the poison limit. You didn't hit the strength limit, right, Peter?
I did not.
Alright.
I didn't know that there was an achievement for it because I could have gave myself 1 more strength,
but you need 2 more.
but I need 2 more. Let's see,
Okay,
is there
so
anything I could have done? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yep. So all we get is Catalyst hit the poison limit.
Hey,
Yes.
we'll take it. I mean, that is not bad. Okay, so that's it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it.